How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Big Six. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all well. Let me just get the order sorted. Order. Let's put. Yeah, we're back. We're back, people. Hit the like button. We're in order. We're live. 7 minutes late. Could be much better. Could be much worse. You know how we are sometimes, but it's something we aim to improve on anyway. We had a team meeting the other day. Something we put on the list, people. So apologies for that. One day the Big Six will bang on time, and when that day happens, we will continue bang on time. But I can't tell you when that day is going to happen.
One day we will be there.
One day, maybe we will be there.
We will be there.
But yeah, apologies, people. As always, hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Notification bell on. Big up Steve, SAEED, GRIZZ, TOBS, Matisse. All their channel links are in the description. Mine is there as well. Big up THUGGEry in the background doing his thing. And we move. No clip up. No clip up, man. Uncle wasn't too forthcoming with his Champions League confidence, so there's nothing to, there's nothing to really put GRIZZ out there for, unfortunately.
Yeah, there is a few things he said about players.
There's a couple of things.
Oh, sorry. Oh, so okay. We're gonna get into that, right? Is that
yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Look at GRIZZ looking around. The whole season he hasn't been in this situation. In no competition, no nothing. Only Plymouth fans can talk shit to him this season.
Bro is confused.
He's looking around like, what the fuck?
Confused what? He's looking for the exit button.
My laptop started speaking back to me. Siri started talking to me.
What did they say? It's peak.
I said, Wallahi, it said it's all good.
Oh,
I don't know what you lot said, or I don't know what I asked. My Siri just said it's all good.
Well, yeah, you're not good.
It's backing you up, yeah. All right, well,
yeah.
Let's go. Liverpool, big final on the weekend. I say big, fucking Carabao Cup, some bullshit, but you got a final on the weekend. Champions League out. PSG, I guess over the 2 legs deserved it, GRIZZ. But let's start with you. You was confident to go through, but you did
rightly so. Yeah, I had to be confident with a 1-0 lead. It's mad, isn't it? Football's mad. It's good. First and foremost, it's good to see everyone happy. I see SAEED chirping in with about 4 comments already. It's not even like, he's come into the stream and made 4 comments that I've made note of. No problem. And Toby's made 1, no problem. But anyway, so you lot all watch the game. Mad game of football. Over the 2 legs, PSG deserved to go through. That's the first and foremost thing that I have to admit. There's a few admitted points that I need to admit. Overall, PSG were the better team over 2 legs, even though the first game was a travesty how we won it. And yesterday, you could say we deserved to win it because we were very good in that first half. And then even in the second half, how we didn't score is beyond me. But we gifted them a goal, and then that gave them something to hold on to. It was a good game of football between 2 quality teams. Enrique said afterwards, this should have been a semi-final or final at least, and Slot said it's one of the best games he's been involved in. I'm sure you lot watched it. It was very, very good, high quality game. No qualms about losing to PSG, man. They as I said, I used the word bopped us off the pitch in that first game. And yesterday, I can't doubt my players apart from the finishing. We were so good in patches. In extra time, we were finished. We were goosed. We were absolutely goosed. But in the 90 minutes, we played really, really well. And it's mad. 120 minutes of football against, evidently, everyone's saying that they're one of the best teams around right now. And it was 1-1. And then it becomes penalties. And penalties, we know, is a lottery. When I looked at our penalty takers that had gone off, Trent, McAllister, Szoboszlai, all top 5 penalty takers, 100% they would have been. When they went off the pitch, and then I saw Nunes step up for the second penalty, I was like this, man. I was like this. You lot already know when me and Nunes it's a weird relationship. And I knew it. I was like, yeah, Nunes, yeah. Long night.
He's got that aura. He's got that aura. It's long.
Long night. Yeah, it's not. But yeah, for about a few weeks ago when you lot were talking about quad and everything, I said, you lot can talk about quads and cups and this and that. I just want the league. And you lot heard me very clearly say, I'll take getting knocked out in every single round next, as long as I secure number 20. But it does hurt for a little while. When you have any competition, you lot all know, getting knocked out of various competitions this season as well. It hurts. But the best comeback is to win your next game, and our next game turns out to be a League Cup final against a very, very energetic, high energy team. So it's going to be interesting. And then we've got 9 league games to go to obviously wrap up the title or whatever. But yeah, no qualms. I'm not gutted. I'm not heartbroken or nothing like that. It's a game of football that could have gone either way at the end of 120 minutes of hard slog. And as I said, I told you that they're very, very good team. He's got that balance in midfield. Is slick balance in midfield. And as I said, I'm going to be honest. Over the 2 legs, I think they deserve to go through. But there was not much in it after our performance yesterday. Don't know what you guys' thoughts are. You're probably going to say, but I thought we played really well yesterday. Really well, apart from the finishing, which was not good enough. And ultimately, we paid the price.
Yeah, I watched it. A few of us watched. I don't know about really well though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna lie.
If that's your affinity with the side that this season, which I could probably understand, but I think the first 10 minutes, I think especially with that Salah chance, it looked like okay, But
I think Salah block and the Salah chance, and then we hit the post in the second half. Again, Diaz misses a chance where he should score in the opening 20 minutes of that second half. We really put it on them. I thought we played really well, considering they're a quality outfit, quality unit. So, but it's fine if you lot don't think we played well. That's fine.
You probably had about 30 minutes out of 100 and out of 120. You got bobbed for.
I just want to make one comment.
That's crazy.
Remember in the group chat when I was sat in Paris and City had just been beat 4-2? Someone put in that group chat, "This is not a very good PSG team," and that person was GRIZZ Khan. What we're trying to tell us now that this is a very good PSG team when you're telling me.
Wait. What did he say after they lost at the Emirates early in the season? But he told us. Oh, that's what he wants to run with. He thinks he's going to just waltz up in there, try with his glass of milk, try to tell us that he told us that this team was Liverpool, the top of the table Champions League, throwing away a win against PSV to play PSG in the first place, top of the league in England. You think you're just going to waltz up in there with your glass of milk and tell us that it was nip and tuck after you got battered? You got absolutely battered in the first leg. You should have lost 3-0. You got a lucky winner. That's the only goal you scored in 2 legs. 120 minutes at Anfield. The big atmosphere that you're telling us about. You come and cuss me on Sport Bible about atmosphere. And I'm hearing your Liverpool fans telling me the atmosphere is dead.
Why are you giving away a Sport Bible?
No, I don't give a fuck.
You signed the NDA.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn. They should have uploaded that already. No, it's too late. NDA, bun that. You should have uploaded it a long time. Yeah, you run. That's
your fee gun.
Run out. Yeah, long day. I'm still invoicing. Let me tell you something. The way that you guys played in that first leg, I was expecting at Anfield that you were gonna bring the smoke. You heard how they were talking, the PSG ultras in the away and doing up all sorts. The way that they spoke in the pre-match press conference. Where was the Liverpool smoke? You can't just come here and tell me 30 minutes out of 120 that you played well. Salah locked up by Nuno Mendes. Ballon d'Or now lost. Now I'm not gonna get it. Come on, bro. Hey, listen. Come on.
I agree. That's why I admitted that they should have gone through. I think we played well. You're thinking that we weren't good at all or not great. No problem. That's fine. You're right. We didn't deserve to go through because we couldn't score at home. If we scored a goal at home, we would have gone through. And that's the ultimate, exit now. That's it. But as I said, I'm not embarrassed or ashamed because I wasn't cocky and cock-a-hoop. I said it's a very, very tight. It's a very, very tight game. It could go either way. They took it. Fair play to them. But I get it. Next.
Disappointing.
But you know what it is here?
No,
you had the audacity. You had the audacity.
Take turns, man. Tag, innit? Like, if
this
tag each other. Yeah, tag each other.
You've not been cooked all season. This is about time.
No, I get it. It's 13th of March, 2025. The season started in 2024.
The date. Yeah.
So,
well done.
I get it.
But you know what it is, Chris?
I like
you had the audacity. You had the audacity to go and single out one not even a mistake from Mendes, just not being at the right place at the right time, and then dismiss the rest of his performance, and then him again to pocket, Mo Salah again twice, but you used that a lot in that last week's show to single out Mendes, and he locked up with player. He didn't let him go out once. Just once he had in that first half, yeah, and that was it. He had him in his pocket, bro. Salah couldn't do nothing, bro. What a performance. Put some respect on that Mendes. Now,
let me share screen. Let me share screen. I called Mendes 2 years ago, potentially the best.
Oh, here we go. I told you so now.
Here we go. Every other week you're doing this. He's my favorite player. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
No, we ain't going anywhere. We ain't going anywhere. But
Saeed, do this, bro.
Coming back.
Saeed, you forgot about one other player.
Saeed, you forgot about one other player. You forgot about one other player. Guess who? Guess who?
Go on.
Jota the Slaughter.
Jota
the Slaughter has not scored a Champions League goal in his last, 16, 17 appearances for Liverpool? Jota the Slaughter, they said. What did he do yesterday? Or Tuesday? What did he do on Tuesday?
What did he do? Since his back injury, he's been stinking it out since he come back, man.
Oh, he's been stinking it out since his what? Since his what?
Since his
back what? His back what? His back what?
No, it's not back injury. Sorry, he had a punctured lung. So
so another injury. Another injury.
Yeah, another injury. He's very injury prone.
Oh, he's very injury prone. But you were talking tough at the start of the season when I said I would rather have Solanke than Jota. What was one of the reasons I cited, lads? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, brother. And you're lucky. The thing is, I actually pay my bets. You're lucky. You pulled away because I put a big bet down, and guess who shied away from the bet? Guess.
Share my screen, man. Turkish man.
Guess who shied away from the bet, guys?
Share my screen, man. I'm showing you.
GRIZZ Khan, football carnage. He shied away from the bet. Otherwise, I'd be quids in right now.
Nuno Mendes, the true meaning of an underrated player amongst.
Bro, you're not getting away with this. You're not getting away with this.
For me, the top. It's facts. I'm presenting you with facts and evidence.
We don't care about this.
The top 3 left backs in the world, 2023. I said this, and now after yesterday, I said a star name now in his own right. Now, thought he was outstanding over the 2 legs. Only injuries have hampered him. Brilliant left back. Thank you, sir.
Do you know who else injuries have hampered? Jota the Slaughter.
No one cares. The chat don't care.
That's why I'm gonna keep calling him now.
Cares.
Jota the Slaughter. A man called him a slaughter, and he ain't slotting. Make it make sense.
Stop saying that, man.
How can you be a slotter and you ain't slotting?
I don't know, man.
That's crazy, bro.
Ask the women in his family, innit? I don't know.
That's crazy,
people
bro.
in his family. Ask the women in his life.
And just one more point. One more thing. Yeah. You said, we played good. And yeah, you did play well in parts. But I noticed you said they deserve to go through over 2 legs. But you tried to make it sound like they only deserve to go through over 2 legs because they held on to a 1-0 lead and they bopped you at Parc des Princes. They bopped you at your own damn ground for at least a good 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes in that first half. Yes, you had a good 20 minutes, but the rest was one-way traffic. They could have been if you think you could have scored 2 in the first half, they could have scored about 4 or 5 in the first half. Easy
without what's for Alisson.
Easy.
Yeah.
Vitinha made Anfield his playground. You could barely get the ball off. You can shake your head all you want, brother. The stats are there.
It's just not right. It's not. We
But
were
the stats
much.
are there.
We
What
were
do you mean
better
it's not
team in the
right?
second. We were much the better team. We were much the better team yesterday. You didn't watch.
I didn't say you were. I didn't say they were the better team overall in the second leg. I said you're minimizing how well they played in parts in the second leg. Because there were parts in that game.
I'm lauding them. If I laud them, but see, this is where it gets a bit confusing now. If I laud them, you're saying you can't laud them because you don't rate them. So now you're saying I'm minimizing them. I don't know where to go. Like, where do you want me to go? If I sit here,
don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. I'm trying to give you a serious analysis over the 120 minutes. And ultimately, how good they were and how brilliant they were, it was 1-1. That's my point. But I'm still saying they deserve to go through. We were atrocious in the second half, in the extra time, 30 minutes. They toiled with us. Yeah. I was pleading, I was begging for the whistle penalties. For penalties. Yeah. we were. It was reminding me of the League Cup final against Chelsea. Remember, like when the kids, I was begging for penalties, and so as I said, they were the fitter, the stronger team. Look, this game has come at a crazy time for us. Six games in 15 days. It's been madness, and it was one game too far. We didn't have the energy to keep going in the second half, even with the home crowd. And big up, Steve told us about the ultras, the fans. They were
good,
amazing. They were amazing fans, and it was a proper Champions League game of football, man. Wicked set of fans, wicked atmosphere, wicked game of football. They went through on penalties, man. It is what it is. Listen, I can look. I'm not devastated. You lot can try to devastate me and make me feel, you know, it's not. I'm not. I swear, if I was genuinely heartbroken, my face would be like thunder. My words wouldn't be coming out right. I'll be sipping milk. My milk will be finished by now, but I'm sipping it slowly because I'm calm. You know, when you sip your milk calm, then that's when you know you're right. But I'm gutted. I'm gutted because, yeah, if we went through, then Villa, I'm very confident of beating over 2 legs, and then it's Madrid or Arsenal. Do you get me in the semi-final?
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit gutted that we're not going to be there, but I'm very okay. I'm very.
Is
okay.
it not more pressure on Sunday? Because if you were to lose on Sunday, I know you're going to win the league.
From the quad to that.
They were never going to get the quad, but it's just a little bit awkward to end the season with just like, now you're just going to win it early, and then it's just going to be like, there's no more knockout games, there's no more big games.
Not only you, Matisse, but the whole narrative now amongst the media, the pundits.
And I mean, like Trent and Van
Dijk.
Dijk.
Liverpool are only going to win the league. Liverpool only going to win the league, and they've got it wrapped up in March, and it's going to be boring now. Oh my God! After all the hype. Who made the hype?
Okay, but you see the players that are looking at signing new contracts. Does that impact them a little bit? Do you think? If you,
there's 2 separate topics now. So let me address your first one. I think you're right. There is a little bit more pressure on the League Cup final as well now, because that will still make us 2 trophies, and that will be probably 2 trophies more than any of your clubs in one season in Slot's first season. So it is a slight pressure, but I told you, and it's not hindsight, and I'm not backtracking. I told you about 6 weeks ago, I don't care. I want the league wrapped up, because I tell you why. All the other trophies and cups, you don't know about our cabinets, trophy cabinet. We've got more Champions League than all of your clubs combined. So Champions League is not a problem if you go out the club. You know, count all the trophies that you've won, Champions Leagues, and we've won. Our club has won more than all yours combined, so it's no problem. I wanted the only trophy that we didn't match Man United. We're going to match that now as well. That was my aim for the season, my personal aim.
You're not really though, are you? You're not really though, because you haven't. The Premier League.
Let me finish. Every Liverpool fan can have whatever aspiration they want. Me, I wanted number 20 at the start, not at the start of the season, because I didn't think we were going to win it. But now we're going to win it, I just want number 20 on the board as well. The rest,
you the Ball of Honor in Anfield, you even had to change it because you had a 20 under the league title, and then now you've got 1 Premier League next to it. So you need to verify that. You can't be coming on here flexing Champions Leagues and then saying, yeah, well, we're going to get 20 when the Premier League's been going a long time and you've only won 1. You know what I mean? So you've got more Champions Leagues in us.
You're right. We should reset history. And only start.
I think you're very patronising.
Literally what you're saying.
When it's Liverpool, every team you play is the best team in the world. Every time you play a team, they're the most energetic in the world. But when Man City get beat off them the other week, it's a very, very poor team. The league, all of a sudden, when Man City's winning it, it's not the same league.
I think most people that watch football will tell you that PSG was a slow burner and they've become a very different team.
They only became good when they played you. Is that what you're saying?
No, way before us. But obviously I hadn't watched enough of them at that time. And most people have said that they've become more and more dangerous, more and more complete as the season's gone on. But look, if you want history to be,
no, you only talk about history when it suits you.
I'm talking about present now.
Things going on in the present. When these things going on in the present,
we're back to win number 20. We're back to win number 20.
You're not. You're winning your 2nd Premier League title. The Premier League's a different animal. The Premier League's a different animal. When you was bullying everyone back in the day in the 80s and you had more money than anyone, you won what you want. But now that it became a level playing field, and you're moaning about the money and all that, and an oil team's just boxed off.
I'm not moaning about it. I'm not moaning. How you can call it a level playing field is proper ironic. It's mad.
You've had Liverpool with a heritage and a history in Anfield. It's just 12th man, but the 12th man didn't get you over the line the other night. This manufactured team from Paris, load of ultras got off the Eurostar.
I hope they win it now. I hope they win it.
It all over.
I hope they win it now. I hope they win it. I really, really hope they win it.
Bet you do.
That manager deserves to win it. You know, especially, and he dedicates it to his daughter, man. That tragic story about his daughter, proper brought tears to my eyes. So I hope he wins it. In terms of your analysis of the whole scenario, yeah, no problem. That is fine what it is. We've got 2 Premier League titles now in 5 years. Then all right, let's start history again. So we're about to start. So when do you want history to start now? Did you say? When did you want football to start, Steve?
I'm not interested in history. I want history only suits you.
Wait, you started. No, I'm asking you because you're saying we bullied you when we had money. Now you've got money. When do you want football to start? When do you want history to start now?
About when football starts. Listen, this is about when GRIZZ Khan tries to play everything down.
So when do you want me to start?
You've got this mentality about it's the greatest ever this and it's the greatest ever that. And let me tell you this Liverpool team, there's nothing great about it. Let's all just tell you this. If Manchester City was 70% of the team they was last season, we'd be 12 points clear.
You're not.
Yeah, but we're not. It's been like you for the last 10 years. You've not been there.
We're 26 points ahead of you. So we're 26 points ahead of you. So no your role this season. So you sit down this season.
You're talking like you've been walking off the park for 10 years.
I know. But right now, because you don't care about history. So right now, shut up and take you on the chin and shut up and take it.
I'm not sure. Listen, don't start telling me to shut up again, because last time you did that, it nearly ended bad for you, didn't it? So be careful what you say. Calm down, relax. You know, you'll be calling me names again.
I'm thinking on the chin.
Comes the rivalry?
No, but look, hold on. He's making out I'm serious when he's the one who's telling me about, GRIZZ Khan. GRIZZ Khan hasn't said nothing. I'm just saying, take you on the chin. Liverpool ain't nothing. Liverpool ain't nothing.
Take it on the chin.
It's crazy.
Take it on the chin and just no problem.
Take it on the chin.
We're not good. You're absolute shit. Forget history. Right now, you're absolute dog shit. And we're not very good, but we've won the title in March. So that's what it is.
We just won 4 in a row, mate. So what's that made you for the last 4 years?
But that's history. We don't care about history.
What's that just made you? You like talking about history, not
care about history.
You just brought up the Champions League for 6 times.
We don't care.
You just brought it up.
We don't care about history. Right now, we're not very good, but we've won the title in March. And you're shit. You're about 26 points behind us.
Well done. I'm really happy for you. I'm really happy for you.
Who's next?
When it's come to Big Boy Heritage time again, you've just been knocked out.
I just told you we're about to win number 20. How much more heritage do you want to keep bringing up? How much more do you want to keep up? We've won more Champions League than all of you combined. So what more do you want me to keep saying about my club? If you don't want to know history, if you want to know right now, yeah, we're shit, but we've won the title in March. What does that say about your clubs? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, the last few years, to be honest. We've been doing unique things.
No, you
don't care because it's Man City. Because you've got PTSD. Because you was getting 99 points and winning nothing. You was getting 97 points and winning nothing. But then it was nothing. With the heritage and the oil money. But now it's you winning. Now you've won it. It's the best thing in the world. But it isn't. It's not. It's not the best thing in the world, mate.
That's why I asked you, when do you want to start?
Enjoy your parade. Let your players leave on free transfers and go back to being mediocre next season. That's what's going to happen.
No,
what are you saying, Steve?
I asked you, when do you want history to start? You still haven't answered my question. So you can't keep bringing up your.
You talk about history. You dictate it. When do you want it to start? When it was the Football League? When it was the Premier League? 1992, 1989.
I don't make the rules, man. The Premier League and FA make the rules, man. Go and check out.
You make the rules. You make the rules. They changed the competition to the Premier League trophy in 1992. They made it a better league.
So you want to start in 1992?
Right? Hold on a minute. They changed it, right? Hold on a minute. And the fact is, the biggest club in the world, apparently, we've won one Premier League title.
Never said that once.
One Premier League title, but you're trying to flex.
Never said that once. Never said that once. We're the biggest club in this country.
I don't think you are.
It's no problem, man. No one agrees with you.
You are. I think Man United are a bigger club than you.
Yeah, no problem. That's fine. You can think what you want. It's not going to do anything. Change my mind. Remember, people. Steve has said Man United is the biggest club in the world. Remember that?
No, not in the world.
The biggest club in England, though.
In this country,
yeah. Biggest club in England. There's no shame in that. I'm telling the truth. I don't try and gaslight people and dance around the houses and make out that my achievements are better than everyone else. I'm on this panel more or less every year, talking about titles. I'm not allowed to mention them. We're winning doubles and trebles 4 in a row. I'm not allowed to mention them. You're coming on here trying to gas up this league like You haven't got away with it. You've had no challenges. You've had no challenges.
I know we
no one put a glove on you all season.
I know. It's
like I said, I went, just take your league, do your parade. Yeah, do your parade.
We will. But why are you telling us to do something that we're already going to do? Why are you getting so angry?
You were telling people to show for a minute ago, so I'm telling you, get on with your parade, innit? Take loads of pictures and that, put them in the sticker book.
I am. I'm going to FaceTime you.
And get on with it. I won't be answering.
I know you won't. Shows you what a bad loser you are.
FaceTime all you want, mate. I won't be answering, mate. Enjoy your parade. I won't be FaceTiming you at my parade.
How you not going to answer Michael, you're not going to answer my call. We're not going to be friends on our parade day.
No, because I haven't rang you for the last 4 years. I haven't rang you for the last 4 years.
Suddenly we're not going to be mates. Are you me and you falling out on my parade?
You was in the cave in Afghanistan last time. City won the league.
On my parade. We're not going to be mates on my parade.
And then they try to ring SAEED. He was in Kenya.
Saying? What's the point? You're going to fall out on my parade. You're not going to answer my parade. But anyway, look, it's a shit league. We're a shit team.
Skull, what I want you to do, Skull, is remember this for next season. Because if City come back into this, Liverpool stay up in it. This has started something fresh here, yeah. This has started something fresh. Hey, GRIZZ, what Konate? No talk about his mistake.
Yeah, made a bad error, misjudgment. He played all right, apart from that, man. Kept them relatively quiet, considering how good they are. But yeah, I'm not gonna.
You see the Chronicles of GRIZZ Khan. It's never ending because just last week I was on here saying how good Nuno Mendes played, and he said, but he cost them the goal. But he cost them the goal. This, that, and the third. Now when it's Konate, but he played all right. He played all right.
But I said he played all right. I said he played all right
on this show. By the way, yes, players can make errors. Absolutely. I'm not here to tell you Konate is this, that, and the third. I'm here to hold you to account to your words, the way you analyze players, the way you analyze how do you pronounce it? Analyzes.
What analyzes? He made a fatal error. Do you want me to call him names and shit now, like kids?
No, I didn't ask you to call him names. I asked you to analyze. I asked you to analyze.
You want me to make him like Konate the clown or make a name for him? Like,
and there you go again. There you go again. There you go again. There you go again.
Did you hear what did I say? So what did I say about Konate when as soon as Turkish mentioned him?
You said, but he was all right. I don't want to hear the but. I don't want to hear the but because you didn't want to hear about me calling Nuno Mendes cold last week.
So you only want me to criticize my team.
No, how was that criticism they're giving me? Sorry. How is it criticizing?
I'm saying he made a fatal error.
That's not criticizing. I didn't ask you to come here and call him crap. I didn't ask you to come here and say he's played shit. I asked you to call it the way you called it with Nuno Mendes last week. When I was saying how cold Nuno Mendes played for 89 minutes out of the 90, what was your first response? What was your first fatal error? I've just told you, but he made a fatal error.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, cool.
Same with Konate. Leave me that with Konate. Don't tell me about but
I just listen, Toby, take 5 seconds. Listen, Saeed brought up Nuno Mendes last week, and I said, but he made a fatal error. He did play well, but he made a fatal error. Same thing.
It felt like you were overlooking his good performance, though. You didn't need to say that, though.
Exactly.
You didn't need to say that.
That's
the problem. You didn't need to say that, GRIZZ.
Exactly.
What you should be talking about is Salah's 2 stinkers. Can we start with that one? Hey, can you talk about that? Are you going to talk about Salah's 2 stinkers?
You lot are funny, man. Honestly.
What do you mean funny, bro? Look at that. Look at this.
I like it. No, but I'm happy. I still inside. I'm happy.
You have to answer the question.
My face ain't showing it, but inside I'm really happy.
No, bro, you can be happy in the long run, yeah. But in them 2 performances, Salah.
Yeah, right now I've got to hold it. Stinkers. Yeah, right now I've got to hold
2 stinkers, bro. It's been locked up. Locked up. They won't let me out. That's
Cam's coming in the chat is just so funny.
Of course, he hears Salah. He's in. He ain't seen Cam's for months.
13th of March. We've got people coming in.
He set his alarm for this one.
Why are you looking at Nunes as well, by the way? He needs to be a team player, man. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you didn't perform as well in the game. To look at Nunes like that, bro. Come on. Got to be part of the team.
I would. That's the least I would have done if I was on the pitch against Nunes, man. I would have done more than just
Van Dijk as well with the PSG owners as well. That video, you know what I'm saying? Like this, like we might lose the Premier League, but we might gain something next season, guys, man. You know what I mean? A lot of man them could be leaving. So we go enjoy that with this, innit?
Hey, Grizz, don't get baited, bro. Don't get baited.
Don't get baited.
Don't give too much away.
But you know what, though? I want to say, yeah, I know we talked about Liverpool, but Pacho, did you see that centre back, Pacho?
Yeah, good performance, big blocks,
outstanding performance. And PSG, listen, Luis Enrique, there's some things that never used to really rate about him, but these two performances, man, outplayed Liverpool. Midfield quality, defensively good as well. Up front, Dembele, and even when they came off the bench, the guys that came off the bench as well, in Desi Doué, man came on, played well as well. So you know what, man?
Yeah, Desi Doué,
yeah.
He came on and gave them another spot. Gave them another spot, man. But they played well, man. There's no shame. We didn't lose to a bum. We didn't lose to a bunch of bums. Steve's right. I did say this ain't a very good PSG team because I hadn't seen enough of them. I shouldn't have said that because everyone that you speak to, journalists as well, everyone pundit said they're growing, they're getting better, they're getting better, they're getting better, they're getting better. Let's see if they can get better, or let's see if they are good enough to reach the final now. I wouldn't bet against them. I still think we know the heritage of Madrid. Obviously, we're gonna speak about obviously the other games or whatever, but they look good, man. They looked good, and they caught us at the right time. Look, excuses, hindsight, whatever, blah blah blah. You lot don't want to hear it. You don't want to know it, and I get it, no problem. But Gakpo's injury, he wasn't even fit. He wasn't even 50% fit. Gakpo injured. You know what I mean? He's been a clutch player recent weeks. But overall, fair play, man. Hands up. The better team went through.
The last thing, fallout from this game. I'll bring in another game into it because obviously Rafinha is still lighting up the Champions League. He's lit up La Liga, not as much as he has the Champions League, but the talk is about Ballon d'Or.
Salah ain't winning it, man. Salah ain't winning Ballon d'Or
because of this.
No, Salah ain't winning it. I've said before, Salah ain't gonna win Ballon d'Or, man.
No, but like now, but before when we were saying it, it's because
that's
Salah
before he went out.
Salah probably was the front runner, but now you're probably looking at. I'm not saying Dembele is ahead of Salah because of this, but Rafinha is putting up a very good shout. So if it was to go to him,
if they win, I don't know if they win Champions League. Of course, Rafinha is going to win it. I agree with that. The season is
but let's say but if Real win it,
did anyone talk about Vinny's stinker yesterday?
You know what? That's what I was going to say.
Vinny was poor. Vinny was poor. Vinny was poor.
Poor. That's where I think you're wrong.
Took him off before the penalties as well.
Yeah.
Steve. He asked to come off.
Yeah, he was poor.
He asked to come off. He said, "I'm tired."
And then you see him celebrating at the end, and he's grabbing the Champions League, giving all that to the fans and all that.
Ancelotti said he asked to come off because he said he's tired, and we didn't.
He did come off. Was it extra time he came off?
We didn't want him to take another penalty after he missed the first one.
I wouldn't want to give him another penalty after that first one. He skied it high and wide. It was shocking.
Look, Ballon d'Or. Look, if he wins it, mad, whatever, blah blah blah. But I genuinely don't think he's going to win it. And yeah, if Rafinha wins the Champions League, who else? I don't know. Who else would you give it to?
Could Harry Kane get it if Bayern win the Champions League?
Pedri, I think Pedri's been quality this year.
Yeah, Harry Kane maybe. Yeah, that's a shout if they win the Champions League.
We can't have Harry Kane with fucking Ballon d'Or.
But you get my point. But this is how it works, isn't it?
Steve started laughing.
This is how it works, man. Whoever wins the Champions League and then
you've got to have done special things, not just win the Champions League. You've got to have done special shit.
Yeah, big moments, big games,
big moments, even whatever.
Yeah,
no. Imagine
if you win the Champions League, does Yamal if Yamal wins the Champions League?
Rafinha's been better across the two competitions, La Liga and Champions League, though. Yamal's cold. Yeah, I think this season
Rafinha's been on smoke. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd agree with
that. But if they don't win it, if they get knocked out in the next round,
but that's my thing. If Real win it, I still think Rafinha or Salah.
Yeah.
Because
I don't think it has to be a Champions League winner.
Yeah,
same.
You're right. It usually goes that.
What about
that
Mbappe?
direction.
What about Mbappe? Because he's
What about
he's doing well in the league. If he drags him to this title, Champions League, they'll be calling for it. He's won in.
If they win the title and the Champions League, and Mbappe scores another, let's say, 10 goals.
Yeah.
You can say
Mbappe because he was a handful last night. He didn't do nothing for ages, and then he got the pen, and then he just became a handful late on. But that Ballon d'Or is a madness, man. I don't know. It's mad. 100% Harry Kane ain't winning that. 100%.
No, but if he gets the goals and he puts he scores big goals in big moments, why shouldn't he win it and he win the competition? I don't see why Harry Kane can't win it.
It's not happening. He can get a hat trick in every game now to the finalist, ain't winning it.
What's he done to you, man? What's Harry Kane done to you, bro?
He's not winning it. You just realise what you're trying to say. He's not winning it. He's not going to win it. You've seen people like Lewandowski with so many fucking goals and never get it. So people like Harry Kane, whoever's PR marketing for the FIFA is just going to say, listen, he ain't fucking winning. We having him as the poster boy.
You know what?
Lewandowski.
Hold on. How many goals has he scored for Bayern? Toby should know.
Bro, he's scored like 40 goals. He scored like 40 goals.
40 goals.
Yeah, nearly 40 goals, bro.
I'm telling you now, if Bayern,
Germany will win it. Germany will win it. It's not the same.
36 goals, I think.
36
bro. Come on, man.
If they win the Champions League and he's instrumental in it, like
he deserves it. Why not? Nah. Lewandowski was robbed in 2020. He didn't win it. He scored
100%.
probably similar amount of goals as Kane.
Is that happening?
Sorry,
Haaland,
he's sorry. I'm lying. He scored 32 and 36. Apologies.
32 and 36.
32 and 36.
How long we got left? How long
Haaland got 54. Haaland got 54 and won the treble. Didn't get it. So Kane ain't getting it.
But who won it instead of him though?
Yeah, Messi. But I'm just saying,
so there you
Kane
go
ain't getting it.
There you go.
You can't use the Haaland.
That's why it's going from.
I don't see Kane.
Harry Kane. Has he won a trophy yet?
No, but it's a hypothetical.
No. So his first couple of trophies, he gets the Ballon d'Or. No chance.
Now we know.
I don't think he's going to win it. I don't think he's going to win it. And I do think right now there are players more deserving. But the hypothetical was if Bayern win the Champions League, right? If they win the Champions League, he's definitely, even if you don't think he's going to win it, he's 1000% a contender, a strong contender to win that. Because if they win the Champions League, guaranteed he's going to have a big part to play in that.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
But also, at least he's having an amazing season as well. I don't know if you
watch
it.
Man. Yeah, but you're not talking Ballon d'Or levels, man.
But in general, I would have put him as my pick for Ballon d'Or. As much as I love him, Ballon d'Or, I would have put him as my pick for Ballon d'or.
No, but if it's gonna come from Bayern, he means, I guess. That's
yeah,
what
this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but at least he's having a crazy season.
But Kimmich is having another good season.
Yeah, but the reason why we're saying Kane is because we're trying to envisage who's going to win the Champions League, possibly, and whoever wins the Champions League, you have to look at their best player and see what domestic record they've got as well, and then that's how it's going to work. You're right. I don't think Harry Kane should win it. I agree.
Rodri won it, and City didn't win the Champions League.
But this is my point. But this is
how we on Champions League.
On who's been the best. Yeah, but it shouldn't be. But this is why the whole narrative about Salah is I can't be bothered to just keep arguing, fighting for it. Like Turkish's question was, now that he's out, and it's not Turkish's agenda, I'm just saying everyone's agenda last night was Salah's out of the Champions League, that's his Ballon d'Or gone. Okay.
I don't think so.
I thought,
for me, it's not.
I still think Liverpool won the Champions League and they won the league and the season he's having. I just thought there's nobody else you can't give it to anyone else but Salah. That's what I thought. But now they will use that as
That's my point. That's my point. So this is why whoever wins the Champions League will have to be looked at in terms of the other record, and they're going to give it to someone else. I don't really care personally. I'm not going to lie to you. Honestly, I don't care.
Grizz, I'm not gonna. I brought it up, but I still put Salah as the favorite. If it's up to me, I
think like in terms of, like they have a, I don't know what they call it. When you have any elections as well, like a poll, like who's winning or who's fake. I think Salah is just ahead of Rafinha still.
Yeah, because it depends. If Barca get knocked out next round or the round after, I mean, what Salah done in this league, which is meant to be the top league in the world, and that it's mad. It's a mad season. So
it can change.
No one's gonna take that away from Salah. No one. Like that. That there Premier League is amazing.
He should have scored. He had that block on the line from that. Was it Pacho who done the block?
Mendes, no?
Mendes. I think it was Mendes.
You know, it would have been Mendes. They both had bare blocks.
And then the one he put wide, he scores those with his eyes closed, and he just curled wide. It is what it is, man. He was close to being a match winner again. He set up Diaz twice as well, and they were poor finishes. And Jota's Tob is right. Jota was atrocious over the two legs and has been, but that injury is mad. He had a punctured lung. It wasn't like a little back strain or something. He had a punctured lung, and he's not fully fit. But we have to keep rolling. We have to keep rolling with him. We've got no options. And like I said to you lot, as I said, our attack will be revamped next season. So Slot wants his own attack. This was Klopp's attack. Slot wants his own. And minimum of 2 of those attackers will be gone next season, plus Chiesa. So let's see what happens.
Oh yeah, Chiesa. I forgot about that guy.
He's not even getting a look in. He played a Gakpo who had at least 3 dinners that day. He played Gakpo ahead of Chiesa. Like, you lot saw Gakpo, he couldn't run. He literally couldn't run, but he still didn't bring on Chiesa. There's rumors of attitude issue with Chiesa, thinking he's Charlie Big Potatoes, and Slot doesn't like that. So it is what it is.
Before we just move on briefly to, we're not going to predict the Liverpool.
Lord have mercy. Game. Lord have mercy. Super chats are absolutely line up.
We've got a few for you, Grizz. But Liverpool, Newcastle, we'll all predict who's going to win it team-wise, but it doesn't count against the prediction table. Let me get a super chat in first. Big up Bada saying, the better team over 2 legs. 1, respect to PSG and especially Enrique. If you know the story about his daughter, it's heartbreaking. Angel, bless her soul. I saw it today, the clip today circulating on X. Matt, like, it's crazy. I watched that clip and it's just, I didn't know anything about it.
Killed me. It absolutely killed me. And the way he spoke about it, saying, I'm going to get emotional even talking about it.
If you've got kids father, as well and you're watching it.
No father or no one.
You're seeing clips of the kid and I'm feeling like it's mad. It's mad. Enrique, man. The whole family as well, having to go through that is crazy. But yeah, I mean, Enrique, we spoke about him as well, having come into PSG, I think, a couple of weeks ago, and the goal to be turn this team that we've tried to make superstar central to win the Champions League into a proper team to win the Champions League. And he's on the right trajectory, I can't lie. Hamza says, I really think the performances of, quote, Jota the Slotter, Darwizi and Lucho should, if anything, strengthen Salah's Dior Ballon d'Or campaign. They've been crap.
Another super chat that's calling out Lucho, but when I spoke about it a couple of weeks ago, you want to do is just criticize Liverpool players. No problem.
I don't think he's a Liverpool fan, Tobes. I think he's a Man United fan. I think he's taking a piss, being sarcastic.
I don't think he is taking the piss. I think he's telling the truth.
No, I think
Salah's been carrying that attack, and that's why I actually think I would give the Ballon d'Or to Salah. I think he's been better than Rafinha. I think he's been better than Dembele.
Yeah, I'm with you. Bill says, did Enrique expose Slot's 4-2-4 press? Salah got locked up by Mendes. Same guy Sancho cooked last year. No Ballon d'Or. Universe is healing. Do you feel exposed, Grizz?
No.
That's a short answer. Jay says, fun fact, Liverpool have only won 1 of the last 7 knockout games at Anfield in the Champions League. Is that true?
No idea. All I know is we've got 7 of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to look back at that.
Why have you got balloons, Tobes? What's going on now?
He's enjoying. Don't worry, man. You're good. There was a balloon flying in the background. Joe says, Liverpool surprised me, not in a good way. The midfield was below par. Only McAllister was able to impact the game. Luis Enrique stocks rising. They definitely are.
He's a top quality coach. I will say more criticism for Liverpool, Tobes, if you want to listen to this part. I thought Enrique out-coached and out-managed Slot over the 2 games. And Slot's lack of experience at the highest level showed. Because you got to remember, we were 1-0 up going into that game. We didn't really need to go mad and gung-ho at them. And I think Enrique's managing of PSG and the psychology, even straight after the game and the way he got his team ready, I think it's fair to say he done him tactically and from a psychology point of view, like the old Mourinho type psychology. And that's fine because Slot is very, very new to this high level. And he admitted it as well. So, and he was a bit rattled as well afterwards in the post-match conference as well. So, but it's a learning curve, man. And to speak of Slot in any way negative is mad of me, but I think he got the substitutions wrong. I think he didn't plan for extra time, looking from the outside. And these little things, but he'll learn from it. What a fucking mad first season. So I'm not even like slating him, but if you want me to be like sort of really critical, Enrique done a number on him, but Enrique is a far more experienced coach, far more, he's played at the highest level as well. Enrique is a top quality coach. I think we all know that anyway, and he showed it. He's showing it now. But Slot will learn. The thing about Slot is he's always learning, and he will have learned from this campaign.
Blaze says, can someone on here concede on the Werner Nunes comparison? Because last season we were branded as stupid for saying they're the same, despite the goals and assists like Timo.
I'm taking Nunes over Timo Werner every day of the week. I'm sorry. Werner is too useless, man.
He is, but the comparison was two guys who miss big chances and rely on pace.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The point was made not to say that they're the same. The point was made to say that Nunes should be getting a similar level of criticism for what he was doing for Liverpool, despite Liverpool playing well.
Well, yeah.
I don't think we're gonna have many more weeks of Nunes chat because he's gone, and I never rated him. I backed him, I supported him because he played for Liverpool, but I never rated him as a footballer from day one, and I still don't rate him as a footballer day wherever it is now.
Do you know what's mad, Grizz? You remember the Charity Shield when he scored and Haaland missed that sit-up? I stayed in the hotel next to the ground that night. It was all Liverpool, and everyone in there was on my case going, Nunes is better than Haaland, you can't. They were going fucking mental, and then I just see how he's gone now, and it's his own fault because the chances he misses, it's not even a strike out of confidence. He just has that bozo moment all the time, and when you're going for titles, you can't rely on him. You just can't even give him 10 games.
Not only that, he's just not an intelligent footballer. He's not my cup of tea as a footballer. And I don't mean intelligent in terms of, academically people. I'm talking about game intelligence. Like, he's just not very, wise on the pitch, sharp, like sort of Jota. Like Toby doesn't like Jota, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Jota hasn't got any outstanding elite abilities except his game intelligence, and that's what gets him so many goals. Like Jota's game intelligence is elite, but if he had the physical attributes of Nunes, like speed, height, power, Jota would be unplayable. But like if you combine the two, you've got a perfect striker. But unfortunately, Nunes, as I said, last few weeks, man, whatever, man, it was a flop, I'd say overall.
How old is he now? How old is he?
He's not old. He's about 25 only.
Yeah,
but he'll score goals. He'll score goals somewhere, wherever.
Yeah, he will. Somebody will get him and he'll just reset, and then he'll get around the team and get comfortable somewhere. But for an elite team, nah.
Guys, envisage this one. I think he'd be mad at Atletico under Simeone.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
honestly,
I can see that.
I think he'd be mad.
The intensity, yeah.
Did you see Salah? Did you see Salah last night for them when he come on? He was decent, man.
Akil says, Grizz said, I'm hungry. Don't come here saying you only wanted the Premier League. I remember a quote like that.
Yeah. I got hungry. You get hungry in it when you fast.
Okay. Sasito, big up. He said the most successful club in the land. Jog on. 26. Anfield South, big up Grizz. YNWA. Giovanni says, so United can't sing 20 times anymore.
No, but United have got, what, 14, 13 Premier Leagues? Bit of a difference.
Don't get excited.
Back us.
Sasito says 115, settle down.
He's just spent 20 quid there to send 2 absolutely fucking shite super chats, mate. You must be loaded, mate.
Great super chats, and he is loaded. Great super chats. Settle down, Steve. Take it on the chin.
Blue Moon.
Take it on the chin. We take it on the chin.
I'm so happy watching Grizz rattled. Where was his heritage? Football is a humbler. One league since the 90s. Can't even chat to Arsenal or Chelsea.
Well, first you've got to change that now. So that's 2 in 5 seasons now. So we're starting history from today, as Steve has stated. So now we're 1-0 up on you, Bruno. So settle down, like kid.
Grizz, I like this name. Grizz Torian Khan. I like that name.
I like that.
A Grizz Tory lesson. Yeah, we like that. That might have to be a segment. Ricky says, today I saw more City-Liverpool rivalry than all the years they went head-to-head. Grizz, a great man once said, football is a humbler.
But this was not a football is a humbler. This was a great game of football. It really was. And the better team won. Not humbling. It wasn't like, I feel, oh, shit. I really don't.
GJ says, don't worry, Liverpool coming for our 7th Champions League next year. The rest of you can only dream of our 6 Champions Leagues and heritage. Salah, Trent, Van Dijk, all stay.
Nope.
GJ, I'd actually bet you on that if I knew all 3 of them are not staying. Culture Scam says Omar says Culture Scam speaks on Salah but won't speak on Vinny or Mbappe's performances. Joke. Not sure if he's still in the chat, but address cams. Salah lost all credibility over those 2 legs, and especially when he couldn't console Nunes for his fuck. Nah, man. I mean, Salah's vexed. The guy just missed a penalty, and everyone, pretty much expected him to miss a penalty. It's frustration, especially if it's his last season. I get it. Well, what do people want him to go and hug him and kiss him on the cheek or something like? But maybe he did that in the fucking dressing room.
Everyone's different, innit? Everyone reacts differently. Some are consoling. Virgil was all consoling. Salah didn't want to look at anyone. It is what it is, innit?
I hear it. What's this one? Joe says, Liverpool ordered a sweet chicken tikka Mo Salah, but it arrived cold and the belly caused some problems other end. Marcus says, PSG pool game proved how crap the Prem is this season. Fair play to the Scousers for winning it, but they are best of a bad bunch. Big up Ryan. Or Ryan? The PSG 2-leg showed the level of our squad, a squad that has probably shown itself to be league-winning quality, but Champions League a step too far. I think Slot is very ruthless and many changes will happen in the summer.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, Jack says, at the end of the day, all of you wrote off Liverpool and Slot in his debut season. Has every one of you preying on his downfall? Premier League debut win, have shame. Yeah, you're not wrong. Rishab says, question for the panel. Your club has a total of 20 leagues, but would you rather have 13 Prems or 2 from the 20? You know where you're going with this question. Grizz is even smiling. Luke says, I'm pretty sure only 8 of Rafinha's league goals have been winners or equalizers, whilst almost 20 of Salah's have been. But Rafinha has been much better in the Champions League, to be fair. Yeah, his weight comes more in on that side of things. Next one is from Mo saying, Troops was right, say. Salah this, Salah that. Yes, had a stinker, but so do others. Shame others couldn't step up. It is what it is. Fair play to PSG. Knockout football is a humbler. Yadil says Ballon d'Or always Champions League unless international tournament. Messi 2019, 2023, Rodri, Benz Champions League. Just go through the recent winners. That's the formula. It is, but the query is, should it be the formula? Cut and dry. 1K Mav says, question for the panel. Just as a fan, what is your dream Champions League final this season? Big up.
Oh, Classico, innit? It's got to be.
I'll say Arsenal Barca. For me.
Oh, yeah, to revenge.
Second leg. Yeah, revenge. But it might be extra pain. Double pain it might be.
Can PSG play Barca?
Yeah. PSG, anyone on our side. Yeah.
Luis Enrique against Barcelona. That's my dream final.
It's got for me. It's the
there's quite a
one.
few things. Classico, Arsenal, Barca have that history. You're right. Enrique, Barca final, PSG. That's got a bit behind it. There's a few different, and Aston Villa. I mean, what Aston Villa? Two times.
Villa, Arsenal.
They've won it once, isn't it?
Villa, Arsenal, Unai Emery.
Unai Emery.
We're on the side. We're on the same side.
Oh, same side. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
and they've got PSG and we've got Real Madrid, bro. So, yeah.
Just take it on the chin. Yeah.
Something like that.
Although I think Arsenal, I don't know, Matisse is off screen right now. He knows what I think.
Wait, let me do the super chats. We're gonna get onto it.
They're hiding now. The Arsenal cut. You know what I mean?
Tiang says it's because Salah's quarter-final performances were so shit that it makes it hard for Ballon d'Or shout. If he had a good game and Liverpool went out, it's a different conversation.
Yeah, Tiang Yang, that's how it works. Based on
round of 16. I think it's still, what you're breaking records in the Premier League week in, week out, month in, month out. You have 2 bad games, and then that overshadow. I think that's very harsh.
Whoever thinks like that,
very harsh. I agree.
Whoever thinks like that, whether you're 42 or 22 or 16, whatever, it's childish mentality.
Yash says, mad how the best keeper in the world couldn't save 1 penalty.
Yeah,
and that Donnarumma, though, he did it with England, and that he is good at them penalties. He is good.
Yeah, he comes to life.
He was mad at Anfield there. I've never seen a goalkeeper punch the ball so many times.
Bro, facts.
Madness, mate. But it's usually in games when you punch it out, usually you get caught out. But everything he punched seemed to just go the right way or just go away from someone. It was mental.
He's mad. He's massive as well. His reach is crazy.
Yeah, he's a mad keeper.
Mo says, Steve, rewriting history wasn't an issue all these years. United singing 20 times.
Listen, these Liverpool fans need to relax, man. Just chill out, man. Stop sending your tenors in and that. You got a parade to pay for. Get a hot dog and a flag.
He's a United fan.
A hot dog and a flag. Zeke says, or Zeke says, love for the love, guys. Football quality has declined 100%. Pedri and Yamal's technical ability is levels above the rest. Stat padders, give Pedri every award. Again, I mean, then it'd be harsh to just look at the technical ability. I get you. I prefer that 100% in terms of football aesthetically and what I remember it to be. But certain times, numbers just are numbers. And Salah's numbers this season and Rafinha in the Champions League, his numbers this season, crazy. Dembele this calendar year or heading into this year, crazy numbers. But I get you. Aesthetically, them two are clear. All right, cool. That wraps up the Liverpool Super Chat champ. Let me just go around quickly. This ain't for the prediction table, but we'll end with GRIZZ, and then you can just give your brief thoughts on it as well. But I think Newcastle win on Sunday. Steve. Same.
I'll be honest with you. I'd like Newcastle to win, but I think Liverpool will just nick it.
Liverpool. GRIZZ? Well, actually, let me end with GRIZZ. TOBS?
Liverpool, man. Come on.
And Matisse.
Come on, yeah. After 120 minutes played, that's how you're going to do Newcastle.
Yes, it is.
I'll go Newcastle then. He's bound to be wrong.
Okay.
So we've got 3 Newcastle, 2 Liverpool. GRIZZ, I assume you're Liverpool, so we'll split straight down the middle. But yeah, are you confident?
Yeah, just the Trent out is gonna hurt us. Like Trent was again just bubbling nicely as well. He'd taken the game by the scruff of the neck, and he's out as well now. Konate, we don't know how injured he is, but they've got injuries as well. So I'm not confident because that was a long game. It was a hard game, a very intense game. But I think we'll nick it. I think it'll be a very turgid, tight affair. And I'm hoping to nick it by the odd goal.
There's no Lewis Hall. There's no Gordon.
No, as I said, they've got injuries as well. So I'm not using them as an excuse. I'm just saying, Trent is fucking a major part of our team. And no Connor Bradley. So it's going to be Kwanzaa at right back. And if Konate is out, then there's going to be Endo at centre back. But let's see.
Dennis said I missed this. Firstly, this one. I mean, does anyone agree with this?
No.
I don't know.
I see it. I see it.
Relax, man.
What do you see?
Yeah, some people say I look like Brad Pitt, but just fucking it is what it is.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
I see it.
All right, cool. Dennis, I remember your super chat coming up. What, didn't I read that? I just moved on. That what I did. It happens. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't see Lewis Skelly and Saeed, like.
Come on. Shout out the chat, man.
I see it, man.
Come on.
I'm backing you, Saeed. Don't say it loud, man. I'm seeing it.
I did it. Sorry, Dennis said, if a man can watch Salah and think he's a better pure footballer than Hazard, you don't like football. Even Mahrez is a better pure footballer than Salah. That's another argument. Pure football is a different argument. I think that's where that other super chat about Pedri and Mar comes in, the aesthetic side of things. Wait. We've got a couple more in. Tricky Redman says, shall we dismiss United's titles prior to 2001 as the league was changed from FA Carling Premiership to Barclays Premier League? Everyone's at it.
That was a sponsorship deal, mate. Didn't change the trophy and that.
I did just says, I'm coming for Steve. Liverpool's winning their 20th, bro. You win what's in front of you and we're doing it. Not the 20th league. Logic is absolutely flawed. You're better than that. Deal with it.
Thanks for the 999 again. I would have been bringing them in tonight.
How was you reloaded? You just don't like spending it.
Cool. We move. That's it. And I've got everything in. Hopefully I haven't missed. Apologies, Dennis. But yeah. Let's move on to the next one. Arsenal through. It's not really about PSV though. It's about what's to come. We touched in on Real, Vinny, and the performance. And firstly, well, actually, is it firstly? Nothing to really touch on the Arsenal game. The Julian Alvarez penalty decision, is that are you lot as shocked by that as the internet is?
Crazy. I don't know what to make of it. Like, no, I'm serious. I'm with Simeone. You know, has anyone actually seen the ball move or? I don't know. I don't know what you lot think.
I've seen a couple of angles to suggest there is, but
I'm going to be honest. He did hit his other foot. If you watch one of the angles, you can see it and it hit his other foot. It's harsh because you never see VAR like that in the shootout, but it does.
But do you think
what they're suggesting? Sorry, Turkish, go on. I was going to say what they're suggesting that it should be retaken and not disallowed.
It should have been retaken.
Yeah, but the rules have always never been that, have they? And even in the Premier League, if it happens, it's finished, isn't it? That's it.
I've never seen it before.
Simeone's counter to that, Steve, was when was VAR ever used for a penalty shootout? Where's the rules?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Do you get it?
For me, there's some common sense should be used. He's not slipped and hit it twice to gain an advantage. If you hit it twice to gain an advantage, which is what it's actually there for, passing it to someone or whatever, then fair enough. What is going on with Unks, bro? He's having
carrots and peas in it,
man's glitching out.
Man. No samosa should have carrots and peas, man. Get out of here.
Liverpool went out the Champions League and he's more pissed about the samosas, bro.
No, man, neighbours gave me carrots and peas samosas. Do better, neighbours, man.
Wow.
That's so funny. But
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
But yeah, like for me, like common sense should be used, man. Like the guy slipped. What do you want him to do? Do you know what I mean? Let him retake it, and then there's no controversy because at the end of the day, the ball went in the back of the net. So I just think it's a bit stupid, to be honest. I don't really understand what we've gained from that decision. But
it's a bad way to go out. It's one of the Madrid.
Shocking.
We know Madrid always find a way, but that's peak Madrid.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
When you
even for me as an Ala Madrid flag flyer, bro. Even I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed.
When you really deep, what's happened with Atletico and Real, if you put it to any other rivalry we have between us, let's say it's Arsenal, Tottenham, or Man United, Man City, or Liverpool, Man United, or Chelsea, Arsenal, bro, 2 finals, one of which you're 1-0 up till the 94th minute, and then you lose 4-1 in extra time. The second one, penalties, and then the third one, that. Bro, imagine this is Arsenal, Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Man United, Liverpool. Crazy. And
it's mental in Madrid. Madrid's like, when you go to Madrid, it's like everything's Real Madrid, everything. You go to the airport in Madrid and every shop, there's not one Atletico Madrid shirt or anything. It's all Real Madrid. So it's like they don't even exist there. But when you go in the city, deep in the city, and you go in the restaurants and the bars, you get all the waiters coming up to you and they go, fucking hate Real Madrid, man. Hate Real Madrid. We're Atletico Madrid. So it's like they're an undercurrent in Madrid. It's mad. It's like they take all the limelight. And then when you go to the atmosphere, I've been to both. The atmosphere at Atletico is sensational. And it's a lot more aggressive. And that's because of the manager. He stokes them up, man. Even the fans go mental. It's like they're crazy when you go there. Madrid, you go if you need to go to Madrid, Turkish, if you go. And it's like, that's just like they want to be entertained. It's like a coliseum. They sit there and they demand entertainment, and then they wave the hankies around if they don't get it. Atletico Madrid are just mental, like they're just fucking crazy. So yeah, they have been hard done by, but one day they'll get the revenge. Then something big will happen in their favor, and they'll get the revenge.
I want them to win the league. I want them to win that league.
Oh, they're up there.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, they've won the league before. Obviously, the league is massive, but I want them to win the Champions League, man. I really do. I wouldn't mind them beating Madrid in the final. That would be peak fucking football.
What do you lot think about? What do you lot think about Simeone as a coach?
I love him. It's different.
But there's camps, though, you know, because one camp obviously loves him, and the other camp says, "Yo, man, he ain't this two-bob manager that's got 2 bob only to spend." They like Atletico will spend big. They look at this.
Yeah.
He's the highest paid coach in world football, etc., etc. So there is 2 camps.
I hear it.
I feel like he got the time there, and he's molded a team. And not in the modern era now, like no one gets that kind of time to do that, especially with the kind of football he plays. If he came to the Premier League and took someone, and he'd need a lot of time to build the team into the mold to get to where he is. But I think the Premier League's just unforgiving, and if he gets a top job, if the results don't follow like quick, then he'll be gone.
To create the mentality he has at Madrid of this dogs of fuck, like if you lot think David Moyes is a dogs of war or Sean Dyche, Simeone
they don't come close.
Simeone is like, you know what I mean, on steads. Like I'm telling you,
look at the way his team, like,
insane.
They graft, the way that they track people, the way that they run after the ball. They're like dogs, literally.
Alvarez was the best player on that pitch yesterday.
Oh, it was sensational.
My God.
That's why people don't understand. We got 95 million quid for him, more or less. And he couldn't play second fiddle to Erling Haaland. He deserves to be number 1, and you've seen it.
Best player on the pitch yesterday.
Yeah, I had doubts about him. I thought, but he took the mantle. He left, and pretty early on in his City career, and he's taken on and he's kicked on. So
bad boy.
Yeah, so mad. But we got them up next. What are you man saying?
My dark horses. Come on.
No, it's gonna listen. I'm telling you now. You'll see when you play them. You'll see. It's fucking mad.
First leg at the Bernabeu.
Yeah, second leg at Santiago. Yeah, it's mad.
Oh,
so basically, are you going to the game in Madrid?
Yeah, I'm driving. Yeah, me and a couple of friends are driving over.
Mad.
Right, well, let me tell you this. It starts in the
No. Steve, you're gonna mock him for going on a trip with his mates, just like you mocked me. Get fucking started.
Brother, he mocked you for riding bikes.
I don't care if you're driving.
He ain't forfeiting in Amsterdam, mate.
It doesn't matter what mode of transport it is. You're gonna fucking mock him.
Then we're going to
get into him, lay into him now. I don't care.
Yeah? That's a road trip, man. That's a road trip. They're doing it. They'll be pissed.
God,
they'll be pissed in the car and that. There'll be all sorts going on.
Steve, they didn't even tell you about the wine testing in Copenhagen either. You didn't even get.
Oh, you are such a shitter. Actually, what about TOBS in the meeting as well? Let's bring that up.
What about
Which one? What happened? Which one?
What about me? What about me? Go on. Say what you want to say. Nothing you can say can top you getting your tips out and going Copenhagen.
All right. Well, you know, when we come off this thing, man, we shut this stream down. We'll chat. Steve, I got things to tell you about TOBS, man.
What did you say about SAEED? Okay, you say it. What did you say about SAEED?
I said his skin was glowing. What's wrong with that? How's that?
I'm not talking about that.
No. Can I add the context? Can I add the context? No, SAEED, it's not calm. We're having a business meeting, bro.
Glowing. What, B?
We're having a business meeting, bro. We're having a business meeting. We're talking metrics. We're talking figures. We're talking plans. We're talking future investment. This guy's there. SAEED's skin is good.
Bro, you know what's so funny? Do you know what's so funny? Because I was looking at the flipping pitch deck. I was looking at the photos of the pitch deck, and I said, "Bro, Saeed's skin is glowing." You know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? I can't hail up one of my brothers.
No. I don't mind. Tobes is calm, brother, man.
Come on.
Forget these guys.
This guy, you know, he just wants to get his own back because he was caught. Him and Skull were caught basically riding on two-man bikes together, fondling each other by the pool and going by the canals and locking their little locks by the bridge. And
I said locks by the bridge. That's crazy.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. You lot had a vacation.
Locks by the bridge is crazy.
Let me just enjoy it, man. Like everyone has their own experience, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Locks is crazy. But yeah, I'm going, Steve. And
yeah, so what? Everyone in Madrid is in with a plan, man. So you go in the town square, the Plaza Mayor, yeah, and all day there's just a line of police fans, yeah, and all riot police just watching you. They don't move, they don't talk, they just stood watching you. Like the second some dickhead smashes a bottle or balloons, the full riot squad is in, yeah, baton charged a lot of you out of that square, yeah. So then you're pissed off. You get to the ground, they funnel you down this like tunnel towards the away end. All your tickets have got your name on them. So you have to have your passport and your ticket with your name on it, right? When you get to the turnstile, even if it's got your name on and the passport, they're like, nah, mate, that's blag. Because people start rubbing names off and putting their own name on. So there's chaos at the thing. So then they literally throwing people out, everyone's kicking off, everyone's angry, you can't get in the ground. So they've wound you up to fuck before you even get in there. But when you get in there, yeah, you can't get a bottle of water. They're giving you these mad Spanish sandwiches with fucking salami on that are dry as fuck. So you're like, you fucking like, you can't sing or anything because you're just like eating bricks. And then you go in the away end and then you put the eating on, yeah. So it's fucking roasting, yeah, in there. And then you're like, mate, I'm telling you the truth. I've been there. Listen, I might as well be a season ticket holder. I've been there that many times. So by the time you get in the ground to support your team, you've been baton charged by the old Bill. You don't want getting in the ground. You've just let half a brick. You're gagging for a drink and you're fucking roasting. And then that song comes on, hey, Madrid, or whatever it is, and that does your fucking head in. And the next minute, you get 2 goals in the last minute and you get locked in for 2 hours and then you've got to go home. So if you think it's going to be a good day out, I'm telling you now, it's going to go exactly what I told you it's going to go. As soon as the police start in that square, head in the corner of the square and get gone, man, as you're getting locked in there.
But for that tiny chance, Steve, for that chance that night is one of our most.
That's why you've got to go for the chance. This is what I'm saying.
You have to. I get it.
You've got to go.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm there. I'm there. I fucking bought a ticket without seeing the first leg.
Mate, it's mental, mate. And then I give Robbie the hotel to stay at. Best hotel, best Irish bar around the corner from the square. First time there, you're going to want to go in that square for a bit because it's going to be lively. But then when it starts getting daft, slip down the side street. It's an Irish bar out of the way. It's bang on, man. You have a great time there. But honestly,
I'll message you anyway. I'll message you.
Madrid, they know the police. Everyone knows the game there, what to do. Wind the away fans up before they go in.
Yeah, I need to go, man. I need to experience that stadium. Real Madrid, it's been a while, but yeah, I'm going there from I think if we leave on Sunday driving about 20 hours, we'll probably split it, get there like Monday evening or something. So we'll have a few days out there, come back Thursday.
Do the Atletico tour. The Atletico Madrid tour is sensational. Go, just book it, go down there, and you can get on the pitch and all that and around, and it's quite good, man.
What were you saying from the footballing aspect? No, any chance? What were you saying?
I don't think
Punches chance.
Second leg.
Maybe
the second leg's a killer, man, in that Bernabeu. If you bring them to, you can create something special like we did the other year and we've done them. But that second leg over there just kills you.
I agree. Unless you're going over there with
the first leg.
Three or four.
You need three minimum lead, man.
3, yeah, there you go.
This is a problem otherwise. It's a big problem.
Okay.
I think if we was to get let's say if we was to get a 2-goal lead, and the way I know we can lock up shop, I'm not saying they can't overturn that, but we need a lead. No. We need a lead and a performance in the first leg.
You need a minimum two goal lead. I agree.
Yeah, I'd say minimum 2-goal lead. Yeah.
I've seen some stinky performances from this front three. Rodrigo, Mbappe, and Vili. And if you get a 2-3 little lead bro, you can definitely lock up and say, yo, listen, you
100%.
don't
The problem is,
They're
I've
not
seen
gonna
some
get- they're not gonna get-
I've
they're not
seen
gonna get a
sunkier
2 or
ones
3
from
lead.
Marino and
I'm
these
just
man.
saying though, if you get a 2-3 goal lead, I think I've seen enough stinkers from these guys, but low block just can't do anything. So listen, you never know, man. You never.
To be
know.
honest, does everyone agree that Atletico probably deserve to go through over the 2 legs?
I didn't
Yes.
watch
Yeah.
the extra time.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yes,
I thought so.
clearly.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. That's the
No,
thing.
no,
Like,
no. That's
exactly.
Real. That's Real. But
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
that's
Dortmund
style of
Dortmund deserved to
football.
beat.
First
Dortmund
half,
probably
to
should
be
have beat
fair.
them in the final, and they lost 2-0. So
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
You
Real
might
Madrid-
actually
Real Madrid
deserve
have
it.
just had this habit. They've just had this
Yeah.
habit. Like they do it all the time. Like the amount of teams that literally flog them in 90 minutes and somehow end up on the losing side.
But
It's
Arsenal
happened
fans
to
should be
City
gassed for this, though. They should be
multiple
gassed.
times.
Of course they should be. It's
100%
that's
they
the
should be gassed.
season. Season's
100%
finished.
they
Like,
should
That's
be
all we
gassed.
got left.
yeah, this is it.
100%.
Like, you
If I
might
was an-
deserve it over 2 legs. You might deserve it, but it doesn't matter.
100%. If I'm an Arsenal fan, as soon as that news comes out, like I'm doing exactly what Turkish has done. I'm booking, sorting flights, accommodation, all of that jazz, man. Because you never know when you're going to play Real Madrid next,
Bro.
and especially with that new stadium as well.
100%. Bro, in 2006, you think that was the last time I thought we were going to play Real till 2025?
Wow.
Being told we're moving into a new stadium to
last
compete
time,
with
yeah.
Bayern.
Wow.
I thought we
Yeah,
were playing
20
Real
years,
every
bro.
other season.
They've
bro.
only just got back to the Champions League now. You think Real Madrid are in Europa League?
Wow. Nah,
They-
you're
they-
It's
this is
in
their
fucking
second season in
Champions
Champions League.
We was there for 13 years.
Violated. Yo. Yo.
But they're new, you know. They're
Nah,
only just got
that
back
is
last year.
violent.
Man said they're new. You're going to be new when you come back as well. Don't forget that, brother. Oh, I'll welcome you soon.
Listen, we're the last team to win it, mate. I don't know about you're talking about.
Oh, you're still. Hey, Steve, tell him about history, man. Please. He's still talking
Listen,
about that.
Steve,
fucking-
we beat him in the final. Steve, don't chat to me about Champions League.
Listen, I'll chat to him about history. I'll chat to him about Stamford Bridge back in the day when they were selling cars around the pitch when I went there. There was about
Listen,
12,000
Where were you?
fucking
What division
Chelsea
were
there.
you in when we were selling the cars?
Who's in the fucking top league with you, mate? I remember Chelsea bringing 300 to Main Road, so let's not chat shit.
You
yeah?
were, if we were selling cars, you were selling horses, mate. I'm telling you.
Ah,
What
we
you
was
saying?
listen, we was an elite club, man. You was Dusty Delboy and Rodney shit selling minis around the side of the
How
pitch.
can you have
with
a
about
mechanic
10
in your
fans there.
stadium, bro? That's crazy. They're doing MOTs at the bridge back in the day. It's mad. Leave your car, do MOT. Go watch the Chelsea.
Listen, MOTs and still 2 clear Champions Leagues ahead of
Yeah,
Arsenal.
that's
It's
all.
mad.
That's all you
Crazy.
keep on. fucking saying.
Imagine
2
imagine
Champions
being
League.
a MOT company and then winning 2 Champions Leagues before Arsenal's even got one. It's mad. It's crazy. World champions and all that. It's mad.
You know that. You
Imagine
know
if
that
we
you walk.
started-
You know.
imagine
You
if we
know. You
started
walk past
earlier.
them. You know. Sometimes you walk past them restaurants and that, and they got a sticker, yeah, and it says like 2017 Restaurant of the Year, brother. It's 2025, brother. What have you not been doing?
That's Brick Lane, isn't it? Brick Lane. He says it says 1989 Curry House of the Year. The next one says 2021
Listen,
Curry House
it's
of the Year.
better to have a sticker
Bruh.
than to not have a sticker at all. Do you know what I mean?
Oh mate.
Yeah, some of them places still have stickers on that says "We take checks."
Yeah. Get your checkbooks out. Oh mate. Is any one of you predicting Arsenal to go through?
Nah, relax yourself.
I'm a host.
I got a little bit old, but nah.
No.
Does anyone
Listen,
think?
Oh, of course you are.
Grizz.
Yeah, Grizzes. Sorry,
Wait, Grizz.
Grizzes. Yeah.
Did you have your hand up?
This is trying to be different, man.
Grizz, you're a. I don't know, man.
You're a fool.
You know what Grizz will do? He'll back. You know what he'll do, Grizz? Yeah, he'll back you and then say, "You know what? I told you so." That
Yeah, watch him. Watch when Real Madrid
told
wins. He's
you.
gonna say he told you.
What? He's gonna say
On,
it,
Mo-
Grizz.
on Monday's show,
I know you, Grizz.
you said Real are going to win the Champions League.
Changed my mind. What happened?
Oh,
Yes,
that's
he did
good.
as well.
Yes, he
That
did.
was thinking,
Oh my
He
god, yes,
actually
he did.
did.
Yes, she did as well.
That is
Fucking
stinking,
hell.
man.
You're lost.
Gone.
You're lost. You're lost.
I got back my dark horses, man. I said they're my dark horses. I got back my dark horses.
Nah, you're confused. You're actually confused.
It's all, man.
No problem.
Yeah, I mean, listen, when it comes, it comes. What's it? 8th of May, 9th of May. So only a few weeks away.
April.
April,
No,
sorry. Yeah, so only a few weeks away. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited about it. We just need to get through that first leg. I need something on the line in Madrid. You get it? And even if
need
it's a
Saka to
1-1
be fit as
at
well.
the Emirates and we know we fucked up, just give me something. Just give me something. But my last away trip was fucking Bayern 5-1 debut on AFTV. So
glorious.
Jesus Christ.
That was my
I
favorite.
might go watch that after this. I might go watch that.
You know what? I swear down, bro. That was the archives, but that was like peak
Quality.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, do you remember the mob?
You know, Tosin and Turkish. You know my friend Dan on Touchline.
Oh yeah.
They both went to that. They both went to that game as well when you lot got slapped by Bayern. That was glorious season. Glorious.
Did you go to the
I
one
think
where
you
you
lot
got
lost
slapped?
to Stoke that season as
Did
well.
you go
there
to the
were
one
so
where
many
you
away
lot got
days that
slapped?
these lot would go to, and it was just.
Did you go to the 7-2?
I did.
Well, welcome, brother.
I've seen
So
beatdowns. I'm not gonna lie. I've traveled to see
together in this.
games.
We've
I
all
like Togs when you went into that one too much. I don't know.
It's the truth. But in 2017, I also went to Madrid away, and I saw us get a point. So there.
Well done.
Oh,
Congratulations.
You know what?
Oh!
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Did you go through?
We did. We made it to the knockouts. We beat Madrid. What are you talking about?
Wow.
We beat them at home, and then we drew away from home.
I don't remember
That
this.
Wembley pitch.
Are you sure?
Yeah, bro.
When?
In 2017, 2018,
Oh.
we were 3-0 up against Madrid at home. We won the game 3-1.
Oh, yeah.
Then we drew away from home 1-1.
That doesn't sound right. You're gonna have to bring some evidence.
I mean, go Google it. I was there. What do you mean it doesn't sound right? I was there. Both
He
games.
said that. Bring evidence, man.
Man, so Wembley sounds right.
It doesn't sound
We,
right.
we still want to see. We still want to see.
Go check it. I don't.
I'm gonna need some evidence because that doesn't sound right. at all.
We don't care if he was
Go
there.
check
We
it.
still
And
want
Ronaldo played. Modric played. All the stars played, bro.
That's bollocks. I'm sorry. That's bollocks.
It just doesn't sound right.
to see. We don't believe you.
We were a very good team. Actually. We were a very good team.
Didn't happen.
It didn't happen, bro. I don't care.
Hey, listen. People compare. What was that? That was Poch, innit? People compare Arteta to Poch. I'll take one of those in April. That's for sure, mate.
I was Poch.
I'll take one of those for sure. Let me do the super chats and member comments. Lee, big up. Lee says, like Lee said, it's unfair that Madrid get the home leg second, even though they went through the knockouts. That needs to be fixed. Oh yeah. What's that? The coefficient that makes that happen? I don't even know. Big up Jill as well. 1 month of the year. TV6 summer trip announcement pending. Soon come, Jill. Hope you're good. Jordan says, big up, lads. Turkish Sunday, we're coming for you. How much of a disaster would it be if we managed to overtake you lot? I need it. Jordan, do you know what's mad? Yeah. Like, you're talking about how much of a disaster would it be if you've overtaken us? I'm not even thinking about you, man. Now. Imagine that. I was about to move on. Just talk about Real and
Well, who's
Champions
this?
League. Who?
Is it Chelsea fan?
Yeah, Chelsea, yeah.
Jesus. Let's
So
focus,
sorry
please.
about that.
Let's
Sorry about that.
focus. Got a lot to do.
Brandon says, as an Arsenal fan, it's mad to see Saka's face photoshopped over Henry's body at the Bernabeu. These Twitter fans, yeah, say no more.
What?
Yeah. I don't know why. It's that Twitter knows me. I don't open that much. When I open it, the last time I see, the celebration, Henry, yellow shirt, long sleeves. They put Saka's head on it, and then they've even put Martinelli in the background on the other player celebrating. Yeah, it's an image, bro. It's an image. I'll save the ones not on the subject for when we get to the subject. This was on earlier. NS says they use Adidas balls that have a chip inside them. It's used for offsides, and in this case was used for the pen decision to calculate the ball movement. Segment says, I'm here for Arsenal Madrid. Last time I seen that fixture in the Champions League, I was using MSN Messenger and had no hair on my balls. Big up the panel. This is
the details we didn't ask for. I wish
this one was sponsored by Manscaped, because that would have led into a fucking perfect integration. I'm telling you, but don't worry, soon come. TB620. Brandon says the problem is Arsenal don't know how to play nasty. They try to pass their way into every goal when they get a chance. Dark hearts. We can, bro. We play nasty, bro. We play nasty. Maybe not
what
nasty.
Arsenal are you talking about?
Maybe not nasty in the dogged sense. We can play nasty in a kind of controlling. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. But look how nasty we was against City, for example, first time round. That second half. I know we was 10 men, but that sort of nasty could work. puncher's chance. Like I said, Real won't expect Arsenal and are in a hot title race that could help. Real expect everyone, man. Spurs have the same voodoo versus Real as they have versus City. Oh, on that note, let's move. Arsenal, Chelsea. I mean, what do we? I mean, yeah, Matisse, you talk because I mean, we haven't even touched in on it.
Oh,
you're in the top 4 stuff, top 5 stuff.
Yeah. Put the 0-0 in the bag,
Why are
man.
you playing this down, man?
This is gonna be a stinker.
This
is gonna be a stinker. I'm sorry. I'm not here to gaslight and get the party started. I just watched my team put me to sleep against Copenhagen. Just honestly, man, this is gonna be disgusting. Honestly, it will. I've been the last 3 games, the way we attack. Cole Palmer is even today, still he hasn't woken up. Man has had multiple chances today to come off the bench, get a little bit of momentum, bit of confidence. Man is scuffing that shot still straight at the keeper. I said, we are finished. Like, it's insane. I thought today against Copenhagen, and I was even cussing Copenhagen because they were missing their chances. I said, you lot are getting opportunities for fun. We're open sesame, and you're missing the target. You're not even making our keeper work. I'm trying to see if our goalkeeper's even levels, and they're just skying them and wide and scruffing shots. I'm getting angry at them. We didn't have a shot, not a shot on target, Grizz, a shot until the 46th minute or 47th minute. First half, no shots. I said, yeah, this is crazy. So I don't know, man. I'd like to get a win. You know, we all would like a lot of things in this life, but you know, it's not looking good, bruv.
Why is it not looking good? The great Chelsea.
We're not the great, nothing right now. You know,
there you
stop fucking with me.
There you are.
If we were the great something, we wouldn't be playing Copenhagen on the first day, would we? Do you know what I mean? In the first,
you tell me. I thought you were the great Chelsea.
I'm telling you, we're not. Listen.
For revenge, though. 5-0. Looking for revenge.
I would love revenge. I hate this club. Like, I hate Arsenal. We haven't beaten them since 2021 away from home. I think Lukaku and Reece James got 2 under Thomas Tuchel. We haven't beaten them. I don't know when was the last time we beat them at home. We haven't beaten them in years. It's been 4 years now. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing. It makes me sick.
Is that Emirates, no?
We beat them home and away like over the years. They ain't beating us home or away.
The record against Arsenal in recent years makes me sick to my stomach. That's why I was gone in the show for about 5 minutes. I was on the toilet. It makes me sick. It makes me sick. I want to beat this team badly. I want to close that gap to 3 points. I want to do all these things, but I look at the way we are right now, and I just can't see where the goals are coming from. Like, Sancho today stunk up the place again. Tyreek George, Curious George, you know, he's trying. But yeah, it's just the attack is stale, man. The team is very bland, very boring. They don't move the ball with any zip, any tempo, nothing. It's just, it's long. It's very long. And I know Arsenal got issues. Arsenal fans be saying, "Oh, we're not even that confident either. We got, you know, issues ourselves." I said, "That's nice. That's nice for you." But I got bigger problems.
From. Yeah, side to side football versus a team that can't create enough. You might not be there.
Look, we might get something if Arsenal, you know, their attack is that bad. If Wanyeri doesn't have anything to bring, you know, but I'm sure he does. Sanchez will probably be back in goal. That's a problem already in itself. I can see a point, but I don't know. I can't see a clean sheet, and I can't see a win, man. As much as I would love to say, if they prove me wrong, the mob reactions will be there to show it. We will have liftoff. You know, it will be fun, but.
I'm in a lose-lose situation here because it's like I'm going to be hosting, but I'm like, I've got no skin in the game here. Like,
there's not even any jeopardy here
to lose. Like, there's no joy for me here. Actually, you know what? I need one team to win, and I need one team to win well, because then maybe at least there's some joy there, right? I can't have the draw thing because it's like,
I just wish there was more on this game as well. It feels very dead. It doesn't feel like there's enough on it.
This is going to be the second game in 2 weeks, like consecutively, where I will be supporting my worst like enemies. Like last week I was a Man United fan, and then this week I'm going to be a Chelsea fan. It's like, football's mad, isn't it? Like the shit it makes you do, man. Like, it's fucking crazy.
There should be never any situation where
Matisse, when you celebrated the Liverpool goals, I really appreciated and respected you. So
we don't talk. Let's not talk about that.
If you're not, I'm not going to talk about it. So if Chelsea manage to score a goal, you will see celebrations from me, my brother.
What have we got to do with you though anymore? You've won the league.
I just hate you.
He wants to put the knife in the back, like he wants to twist it now. Like,
yeah,
he hates you, but then he's saying that you're underdogs.
Honestly, where did this Arsenal hate come from?
In the league, my brother. Champions League, they're my dark horses. Let's not go there. But in the Premier League, I hit them.
Oh gosh.
So 15 points is not enough. You want 20.
Man,
you want 20 points clear.
I want us to be 30 points clear of everyone in the shit league. 30 points.
Bro, this guy.
I can't see it. I can't see it. I'm with Matisse though. I can't see it before people start thinking I think Chelsea will win.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be a ball fest though.
I'm thinking of a 1-0 to Arsenal.
I think it will be.
Yeah.
Like Arteta loves control. Maresca loves control. I just can't see anybody wanting to actually take gambles. We don't play a low block. That's my other thing. If tactically I thought this manager would do something different and go low block and try and break on Arsenal, I would be like, oh, okay, maybe. But then again, we'd have to be able to defend to do this. But you're going to probably give Arsenal a bit of space because you want to also dominate. We haven't beaten a big six team outside of Tottenham. We're the only team to lose to City twice. We have to do something on Sunday that we've not done all season, which is actually win a big game, because Tottenham is you know, it's Tottenham, so it doesn't even count. Let's see if they can do something different. But if they don't, I'm not gonna come up here and be surprised on Monday if they don't pull up with something different.
Question for you from Zayed says, do you think Jackson's absence has contributed to Palmer's dip in form?
Yeah, I guess you could say so. And Madueke, I think Palmer's best connections and chemistries is with those two players. Those are the best kind of yin and yang, and you know, that's the best. That's the best we've seen, those two linking up. I think he doesn't really read in Cuckoo, and then Cuckoo doesn't read him. They can't make it make sense between them. So it is what it is. But it's not just that. I don't want to just give Palmer a pass. Like, he's just being poor. He's just been really poor. You know, there's moments where you're thinking this is going to hit the back of the net. This is going to find the bottom corner. The penalty, he's going to bang that in. He's going to chip it over the keeper against Villa, you know, etc. And he just hasn't. So yeah, I'm literally just have to pray that he just starts turning up. But I don't know what's going on. It's looking like it's going to go on longer than I had planned. I thought this would be over by now, to be honest.
I'm just glad you're finally being honest with it, to be honest.
Have I not been honest?
You've been pummeled into submission.
Well, that's the same goes for you with Maddison, isn't it? You know.
No, I haven't. I was very honest with Maddison last season when he was playing bad. So
that's the same season you called him Football Genius?
Yes, it is. It is. And is this the same season you called Cole Palmer a world-class player?
Yes, what they can believe.
And is he still a world-class player?
Oh, both of you, shut up, Mike. Shut your damn mouth.
Let me look at the order of play.
Both of them killed each other. Both died.
They both died. You know
They both died.
People. So Saeed's top 5 points clear of me and Tobes in second and third, respectively. Steve's in fourth, Grizz is in fifth, Matisse is in sixth. 5 points off Grizz and 16 off the top. Cool, that's the order. Saeed, Arsenal, Chelsea.
I'm gonna go Arsenal to win 2-1.
2-1. I was gonna go 2-1. I'm gonna go 3-1. Tobes.
I'm gonna go Arsenal to win 2-1.
Another 2-1. Steve.
2-0 Arsenal.
2-0. Grizz.
2-0 Arsenal.
2-0. And Matisse.
I need points, man. Yeah. 2-0 Arsenal. I'm sorry, I ain't got time for this foolishness. I need points.
It's all right, but don't worry.
Yeah, man, I ain't got time for this.
Man said we ain't got time for this.
Chelsea fans, honestly, I don't even want to hear it. I need points. My priorities are very
allow it.
I'm looking at the
priorities.
I'm looking at the rest of the fixtures. I know all of you lot have qualified in the Conference League and Europa. Yeah, Tottenham, Alkmaar, Man City are playing Brighton. A good game, especially for the whole top 5
That's
stuff.
a big game, you know, man.
Yeah.
Man City, Brighton, yo. If
Especially
Brighton win that game, they're ahead of
after
City.
losing to Forest, yeah, I think Man City not need to, but we'll win that one.
Oh, well, but
No, they need to win that one.
Need
Bro,
to. Let's do Man City. Let's do it.
yeah.
Where is it?
Etihad.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about it, Steve? Does it feel like a must-win for you?
How is Steve? Look at Steve's. I've never seen that from Steve, you know, like he's just not asked, you know, he's like not bothered.
No, what do you want me to say? It's the same old shit all the time. We've got to win. That's it. There's nothing else to say. We've got to win. We're disappointed at Forest. We've got to win. It's 12 minutes past midnight, and fuck them. They've not been good enough for me, so I ain't worth talking about them. So let's get the prediction out of the way.
There's a stark contrast here. From the start, when you used to be like, "Yo," when you would
Steve
not
wants
admit
next season to come, so it's back to the
Isn't
whole.
it?
Yeah, I've checked out. I've left the table. I've put my chips and I've fucked off.
This is Toby level.
Fair play.
This is Toby levels of checking out.
No,
man.
I can't. I'm sick of saying the same thing all the time. So unless they start proving it, there's no point in me talking about it. And nothing I can say is going to fucking change it. We shouldn't be in a fucking must-win game with Brighton to get in the Champions League, but we are. So we've got to perform better than what we did at Forest. And it's hard to even say what kind of performance to expect because it's literally. It can be anything. 1 minute we look like we've turned the corner. Next minute we look like we're fucking back to square one. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll just take it on the chin.
SAEED, go on. Man City, Brighton.
Yeah, Man City have to win this game. I'm gonna go with Man City to win 3-1.
3-1. 3-1. I'll go Man City 2-1. Tobs.
I'm gonna go Man City to win this 3-2.
3-2. Steve.
I don't know where they're getting the free from, but
Haaland did it, man.
2-0. Haaland against Forest. Don't give him the ball. 2-0.
2-0. Marmoush didn't start against Forest, did he? Or did he?
No.
This is all about fantasy, man.
GRIZZ.
He'll start him. He'll start him at home.
2-1. City.
2-1. And Matisse.
Let's just go 3-1 City.
3-1 City. All right, that's all of the predictions for City Brighton. And I have nothing on Tottenham, if I'm honest with you. But Man United, I wanted to just ask SAEED before we do the last predictions.
Yeah. Hang on a second. Man said I have nothing on Tottenham like we didn't play tonight. At least just acknowledge that we're like we're through. You just brushed up.
Hey, they're through, man, as well.
You're doing this.
Yeah. I'm with you.
At least like, I don't even want to speak on Spurs like that because we should be beating RZ, but at least acknowledge, yeah, they're through. They're gonna play the quarters. Man just brushed us off like we're some scrubs. I mean, we are scrubs, but still, like, come on, man.
Fucking hell. So what do you want me? What did I do wrong?
I want you to host, brother. You're host.
I was too much. Tobs is fucked because you ask him about Tobs about Tottenham, he goes into that. You know,
Bro said, man said
but you don't ask him about Tottenham. He's like, have some respect.
Bro said, acknowledge me like this.
But I don't have anything on Tottenham. I meant that I don't really have a question for you. With SAEED, I got the Jim Ratcliffe stuff. He was quite open with some names, and then it's kind of been linked to the whole overpaying, overpriced, not deserving of being here. How do you feel about that? Because it kind of, if you couple up Amarim's quotes a few weeks ago about this is the worst United side ever, your performances on the pitch since, or even before, and then Ratcliffe saying this now, does it make you happy? Is it refreshing to hear that from the owner? Is it worrying? He mentioned Dan Ashworth as well. He said chemistry was the issue. What did you like? Did you like that piece with Jim Ratcliffe? Or
No, I think it was good. I think honestly, when you look at our owners, they've never really spoken. So that in itself is a plus that Jim Ratcliffe spoke out. Whether you think it's PR, whether you think it's trying to, you know, promote the stadium or whatnot, like that's a whole different question. But I like the interview. I thought Gary Neville was a bit, you know, he asked him some good questions, you know, about certain things and why he can't pay the 40,000 to the old players and whatnot, and why he was taking money out of the club and why he's not asking more, demanding more for the Glazers. So, you know, and there was a lot of like, you know, taking the hit for the Glazers and what. So I actually found good things on that. There was some waffle about the team and whatnot. You can clearly see he's not really a football fan, but listen, there were some things there that I liked. But all in all, the interview was needed. Like we needed to hear as fans certain things about the football club. You know what I mean? The stadium, obviously, that we're gonna go and get. And overall, we've not heard from our owners, so it's actually refreshing to hear him speak about the football club. And there's some things that I disagreed with. You know, there's some things I do agree with. You know, like there is not a lot of money at United, and cool, it isn't in a bad position at the minute. So yeah, all in all, I think a lot of United fans got a few questions answered, some not so. But yeah, I think it was needed, man. I don't think any United fan can look at that and say that was a waste of time. It wasn't. We got some good stuff out of it. So let's see now whether you act upon it now, because it's easy to talk. He does look like a guy that speaks a lot, but let's see if now he can talk. He can walk the walk.
He avoided the.
He avoided some. He was a bit nervous as well. Did you see him like twitching and like looking at the sky and that? Like, I was like, bro, like, answer the question. So it was uncomfortable. But you got to understand that a lot of it isn't his fault. Like, you know, the Glazers are a big problem as to why we are here right now. It's not Jim.
But has he made it better? Has he?
No, he hasn't made it better. Not a lot. You know, the money, the sacking Ten Hag. He said it was a mistake. He talked about Dan Ashworth being a chemistry problem. Cool. That's a bit kind of, you know, when you're taking money away from the football club and you're also becoming a problem for that, then you have to acknowledge that. He did acknowledge it, but again, it sounded a bit too kind of like, well, it's not good enough, really. You can't be sacking people and then, you know, making mistakes here and there. These are big football decisions, but he did say that I'll take the front for it, and you know, this is what we're doing, and you have to make decisions. So, but for me, I'm not going to take it as gospel. I'm not going to be like, yo, all is forgiven. You have to now make these big decisions. And obviously one of them, the stadium, one of them is recruitment plan, not overspending on players, no big wages. So, you know, I think for me, there's a lot still to do at Man United. Like, this is just a start right now. So we have to wait and see. Nothing is wrong.
I thought it was I just thought it was a PR exercise. I thought they've had a protest. Yeah. They've had a protest. They thought, right, we need to throw the natives another bone. The gremlins need feeding. So they wheeled him out. They give the interview with him. Then they brought out the video of the new stadium. And I said it on my TikTok today. They need a new stadium. The stadium's fine. But what I'm saying is, what doesn't sit right with me is, you can't go around job cutting and scrimping and scraping and upsetting people and laying people off and fucking letting Doris, the dinner lady, go, who's been there 30 years, and then announce 2 days later you're building the stadium for $2 billion. The council have come out and said they're only providing funding for the infrastructure, Metrolinks, etc. to get there. They've got to find $2 billion for the stadium. What doesn't sit well with me is they're £800 million in debt already. That where you're getting $2 billion from? You're looking at the playing squad. It's not rich with talent where you think, fucking hell, if they sold a few players there, they can raise some dough. And I know Man United's a big football club and they're saying, oh, we can get sponsors and all that. Yeah. But sponsors are only going to be wanted to be attached to winning football teams. No one's coming in. And so this stinks of they're going to be getting more and more loans, more and more debt. And with him, the question that Neville asked and said, why don't you just do a dinner? Send Maguire and Bruno. Do a few signed shirts. And he went, nobody ever suggested that to me. That quote there told me he's not a football man. He's a fucking guy that sits in his office and he's very wealthy and he likes penny pinching. But when he's got to think outside the box, Gary Neville was running rings around him. And he's not a Man United fan. There's no fucking way on this planet. I'm not trolling. He's a Man United fan. He had a season ticket at Chelsea. We know that. He tried to buy Chelsea. We know that. You can't kid the fans. The fans ain't fucking stupid. You can't sit there and pretend that you've got Man United's best interests at heart when you're sacking the bread and butter of the football club. You're scooping the insides of the football club away to save you the odd million here and there. But your bad decisions has cost you 14 million in Ten Hag, hundreds of millions in transfer fees. You bought Dan Ashworth out of a contract, then paid him off. So let's not fucking sugarcoat it, Jim Ratcliffe. You've made major bollocks since you're coming at Man United. Your 300 million you put in has fucking gone, and you're panicking and you're trying to make little changes here and there. But the real Man United fans are onto him, and the pressure on him. Omar Baradi the same. They're asking him questions next to that model stadium. He didn't know how to answer him. They were saying, who's going to fund the stadium? He didn't know what to do. He's the CEO of Man United. He ain't got a fucking clue. And then they're putting it on Wilcox and all that. It looks like a mess, and I feel like we've seen big government projects like the HS2 rail line was going to be built from the north to the south and all that, scrapped. Yeah. So anyone that thinks this stadium is 100% going ahead, I think there's a fucking long way. Knowing Scruffy Jim, there'll be some fucking rare bats living in a building in Manchester and they can't get the fucking road through it and it'll get knocked on the head. That's what's going to happen. Something stupid will happen because I just think they rolled it out. Yeah, tell them we're getting this new stadium. Put the AI video out showing the stadium getting built and all that.
No, they did a
load of shit to me.
Can I just say as well, the stadium's a joke thing. Sorry, the stadium is an.
In what sense? It's AI photo. We don't.
No. In what sense is it's not a good football stadium? It's not a good football stadium because look at the design. The design is not good.
Yeah, you don't know it. That's the design. You won't know until it's actually built. You know what I mean?
So that's not the design.
That is a design, but you can't look at it and be like, yo, like that's a
then that's what I'm saying. If that's the design, then that's not good. That doesn't look like a football stadium. It looks poor.
You don't look like a football stadium.
Can you understand as a panel?
What do you mean?
It doesn't look like a football stadium. Yeah, but they're the free devil tridents
with like net, with like a net on top of it.
It's gonna be a world class. It's gonna be
genuinely when you go to like Winter Wonderland or one of these like circuses, it genuinely
here we go.
Them big tents in circuses,
you know what?
Where like they do the
it looks like a circus.
Cool.
Now, I mean, you've got F1 and Formula 1 in your stadium. How can you talk me? You know what I mean? You've got a bloody F1 track under your stadium, and how can you speak?
Wait, sorry. I can't believe you're doing.
Tottenham Stadium's unbelievable. They're making serious goal. I can't. You've got to realise, Colbert. If any of us, even if Liverpool or Arsenal announced tomorrow, or Man City announced tomorrow, we're building a new stadium, but we were £800 million in debt, and we were laying off 300 members of staff. That does not sit right with people. People would be ripping Man City, Arsenal apart because it's Man United. They go, we're the biggest football team in England. We can do what we want.
I agree. The stadium.
Go on, Tommy. Go on.
I was gonna say the stadium. Obviously, like it's clear Man United need to do something about their stadium. But when you look at
the stadium, it's a shithole.
It is. It's not good. But the problem is, you're being attacked financially from so many angles, and the way you've gone about it has been, quite frankly, appalling in some respects. And now, by all means, if there's a way of financing this stadium, if you can prove the finances behind this stadium, by all means, calm. But we know that Man United are not good when it comes to spending money well. And
no, but that's what Jim Ratcliffe now is going to do.
But that's what I'm saying. But
he's getting hold of that.
But when I look at that design, SAEED, that design is bad. That design is bad.
That's in your opinion.
No. It's bad, bro.
That's in your opinion. It's not.
So wait, do you actually think it's good?
Listen, I think what you guys are looking at is you're looking at the netting around it or whatever you want to call, and the free tridents. But we actually look from what you see in the actual middle and the outside of it. It's gonna look like a good stadium. We've just seen an AI version of it. When you actually look at it, when you see it, it's gonna look different, man. You're just seeing a picture.
Listen, it's fine. Listen, SAEED, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. Calm.
We right now are in a stadium that the roof is leaking. Yeah, and I barely visit the toilets. It's absolutely rats all on the pitch. Yeah, I am not right now going to be negative about having a new 100,000 seat stadium. It is what it is. Yeah, cool. The AI photo looks good. It doesn't look good, and you could talk about clown and all that. Man United are getting a new stadium. I don't think it's going to be by 2030, by the way. So I'm not naive to think to that. But that is a good thing. We are moving into a new stadium. Manchester United in the shithole we're in right now.
Do you know what made me laugh, though? Do you know what made me laugh? It said, we're going to use the infrastructure of the Manchester Ship Canal to put on boats bits of the stadium and go up. The Manchester Ship Canal is full of fucking shopping trolleys from Tesco and it's about 4 foot deep. How are they getting fucking boats up there with big stadium and taking a piss?
They're architects, man. Listen, I don't know.
You think you're stupid? You think you're stupid?
Listen, let the experts do their thing. Obviously, they just put it in a motivational video, and they're gonna put it like that. But that's just it
wasn't exactly that, a motivational video, and you fell for it up line and fucking
sinker. I fell for it. How have I fell? I just said
you fell for it.
About new stadium.
You went to sleep last night excited about the circus tent.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, why not? I'm literally.
You get excited about Harry Maguire and shit, so you need to calm the fuck down, mate. You need to calm the fuck down.
How can you, as a United fan,
calm down? Calm down, mate. I could show you a video now of the stadium and you get excited. You need to calm down until the foundations are in.
You excited you let me road.
Until the foundations are in. Listen, we just built a $25,000 seat concert stadium, a hotel, and a new stand. Yeah, it's done.
No, sorry, guys. Can I just say this SAEED guy is SAEED's rebuttal to me,
mate, on a fucking AI video.
SAEED's rebuttal to me giving him honest feedback on that stadium design was, you can't talk. You have an F1 ground beneath your stadium, as if that means anything.
No, but this idea though, when you looked at your design, you were excited.
Yes, I was, because the design looked good.
Toby knew it was going to get built. Toby knew it was going to get built.
You lot are rattled, Jeb, by some AI design. And the fact that Man United get
oh my God.
This is AI design. SAEED, this is textbook you. This is textbook you. Man United literally serve you.
Why is it
no.
Relax, man.
They serve him shit every week. He eats it.
Honestly, Man United, they serve you a shit sandwich every single season. You eat it up, you ask for more, and then later on in the season, you're complaining of stomachache.
No, I'm not complaining. You will not hear me complain about a new stadium. You will not hear me complain. Okay. You will not hear me complaining about Man United building a new stadium. No way. I know United fans should be complaining.
Stop twisting words. We're talking about the design.
What about building a new team? What about building a new team?
The Ilios, that's their plan to have world-class recruitment in the team. They're going to sort out.
Can I ask you? Hold on, SAEED. So you guys need to flip an entire squad where you basically will say that you probably rate about 5 players. You've seen what Tottenham stadium rebuild has done to their finances. You've seen what's happened to Arsenal.
Yeah.
You've seen these things, but yet you know you need a whole squad flip. And a few days after you lose, you get stadium announcements.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not buying it.
It's PR, and you're not going to get the squad flip. You've already said you don't have money to flip the squad. So where's the?
Yeah, I get you. I said it. It was
the maths is not mathing, brother.
They did this interview a day after the protest. I know this is a PR exercise for them. I know that most United fans will know that this guy did that straight after. So for United fans can be like, you know what? Forget about the Glazers. Forget about this. Nobody is going to say here, we will not forget what just happened.
So are you prepared for Man United to be shit whilst you're building this stadium?
We will hold Jim Ratcliffe accountable for every action, for everything that he's saying as he goes along. We're not just going to say, you know what, we're getting a new stadium and everything's forgotten about. No, but you can at the same time be excited about a new stadium that's been built. You can be.
Yeah, but are you prepared to not see like significant investment in the squad whilst the stadium?
You will see. Built? I don't know what's going to happen.
No. Sorry. Let's see what happens. Straight. Take it from someone who's a fan of a club that's just gone through a process about 6-7 years ago. Yeah, you are already broke as it is. You thinking that you're going to see this team be overhauled and you're going to get the players?
I didn't say that. Did I say that?
That's what I'm trying. So when Matisse is asking you the question about, oh, we don't know, you're saying we need to see. I'm telling you now, you're not going to see your team get the necessary investment to get the players that you want.
And I will say we will see in the summer and the summers to go.
2 billion stadium, you're not getting it. I'm telling you now.
I'm just going to be open-minded. Let's see what
you're
happens.
Going to be penny pinching and you're going to be struggling.
Okay.
As long as you're ready for that.
We'll find out.
Man said we'll find out. Okay, no
I'm
problem.
telling you now, you don't need to find. And you're already in debt. You're sacking Susan. You're sacking Doc. You're sacking Doc. You're sacking Susan. You're saving on soups, breads. You already and you think with 2 billion stadium plans plus you're gonna get squad rebuild with no real big sellable assets. I'm telling you now, you are suffering. You are going to suffer. You're going to suffer. I'm telling you now, you're going to suffer.
Expectations on them to
what do you can't believe you're suffering?
Out. Jim Ratcliffe, he came in. He said, "I'm going to save Man United." He came with all his bollocks and whatever. We will hold him accountable to that. Simple as that.
Man said bollocks. When he came in, you were lapping it up. And now you're calling it bollocks. Now you're calling it bollocks.
What I'm saying is what he said. This is what he said.
You were lapping it up when he first came in. Now you're calling it bollocks.
You lot would have been better off. You know what?
Yeah, go on.
You would have been better off making upgrades to the current stadium, right? Trying to piece together what you can and spending it on the squad. Because otherwise, by the time this stadium's built, we don't even know what division you're going to be in. I'm telling you.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Yeah.
And then you've got to do it all again in 20 years.
In 20 years, when you've actually got a good team again.
No. We're getting a new stadium, and Ineos are going to have to hold accountable for what they do after this. So the recruitment plan is on them. Omar Barada, Jason Wilcox, they need to do their job. Simple as that.
Pest control, man. Just do pest control. They said it in the chat.
Do all of this. Let's see what happens in it.
Just do pest control. It's not even that expensive.
I could just see SAEED walking under that tent with a big large popcorn and a bit of candy floss saying, "It's fucking brilliant, this. I think it's the best time of my life. I've never seen anything like it." And they're playing Macclesfield in League Two.
We'll see.
Nitish thinks it's going to be, profit. Yeah, he'll flip it, profit, and leave in 5 to 7 years. But if you actually listen to the interview when asked about the funding of the stadium, you know it's bollocks right now anyway, because he talks about the next 3 years is about turning it around to bringing back record revenue.
5 years is, bro. Yeah,
that's a big if for it to even start. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. It's not going to happen in 5 years. No chance.
No chance. I don't think there's any on Man United, if I'm not mistaken. Nah, but we'll just do I've got 9 super chats here. We'll do the predictions and then predictions for Fulham, Tottenham, and we'll get the super chats in. SAEED, Leicester, Man United.
I'm gonna go with 2-0 United.
2-0 United. I'm gonna go 2-1 United. TOBS.
I'm gonna go 2-0 Man United.
Another 2-0 Steve.
2-1 United.
Another 2-1. GRIZZ has gone 2-1 Man United. Matisse.
2-0 United.
Another 2-0. So 3 2-0s, 3 2-1s. Split down the middle. Fulham, Tottenham.
2-1 Fulham.
You see, you don't even want to talk about them. Say, what's your prediction?
Facts. Just keep it moving.
Who's at home?
Fulham.
Fulham or Fulham. I'm gonna go with 2-2.
2-2. 1 sec. Sorry, where is it? 2-2. I'm gonna go 2-1 Fulham. TOBS.
I already said 2-1 Fulham.
Oh shit! Sorry. Steve.
1-1.
1-1. Another draw. GRIZZ has gone 2-2. Another draw. Matisse.
I'll go 2-1 Tottenham.
First one to predict the Tottenham win. All right.
I hope he's right.
We didn't touch on Real Sociedad, Saeed, and we didn't touch on AZ Alkmaar, TOBS.
I'll give a couple of. I'll wrap it up quickly. We needed to. Fine. That was fair. You know what? Fair play. I
thought you were gonna flip.
Oh shit!
No, I ain't flipping. I don't actually think we played well, to be honest. I think we did our damage in spells, and I do think there was some good performance. So, like, I was happy with Bergvall, happy with Odebear. I thought Romero played well after that nightmare game against Bournemouth on his return. I thought Mickey was okay, but yeah, I wasn't really happy with the performance, to be honest. It was a bit of a struggle fest in parts. And yeah, I just feel like we defend poorly. And I still can't really get what Ange Postecoglou tries to do with some of his decisions. So yeah, happy to go through, but worried about where we're heading with Ange as our manager.
Cool. So I mean, so should I say? I should have asked you about that, but the stage.
Yeah, no, honestly, one of our better performances of late, man. Xerxes was quality. Bruno did his thing as well. Dorgu was excellent as well. One of our better performances, I can't lie. And
who you got next?
We got Lyon. That's gonna be a tough game, but let's see, man. They got some good players in there, man.
We've actually got Frankfurt.
One of them.
Frankfurt.
And
You got Frankfurt.
Yeah, we got Frankfurt. I can't lie. Ekitike might.
Yeah,
might-
TK. Yeah,
might
he's
cause
quality.
problems.
He's quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, we play well. We play very well. But yeah, Lyon next, so that's gonna be a tough one. But yeah, quarterfinals, man, it's crazy. So let's see.
100. All right, people. 9 super chats. I'm gonna get these ones on Grizz first. From Freddie, he said Grizz always gaslights us about Shabozda, praising him for his hard work like he was Kante. All he does is run around like Agate.
Okay.
Tobes told you, but you got angry. And he doesn't
Okay.
rate Rodrigo, but he's here every week telling us about the great Hungarian Gerard and bad boy Diogo Jota.
Keep going.
That was it. He stopped. But big up Freddie. Jazzy Jeff, if you want me to keep going, says if someone can send visual evidence of tapping robes at a Spurs protest, I will send a reward. This man is nowhere to be seen on the front line. Hashtag fraud. Daniel says 6 wins, 1 draw under Amorim in Europe. Best performances under him. Bruno conversation and hate needs to stop. That argument is boring. 15 goals, 13 assists. Shout out to Xerxes. Quality. Yeah, I've seen a few of my group chats going off about Xerxes. I didn't watch the game. And then
played very well. Very well, man.
Anfield hype, says Michael. Etihad is more scary than that place. This should be the last time you hype that place up, Grizz. There's a few for Grizz, but he's had an early night.
They're cooking uncle, boy.
I like. Neymar has legacy and the streets. Due, Yamal, Musiala, even Palmer talk about him. No player is saying I look up to Salah. End of. PSG, I hope, win the Champions League. First one in from AJ saying big up to you all. Content always 10-10. Can't wait for Amorim to have a few transfers in Jesus' name. Tobes, hopefully a Spurs versus United final. Are you on the other ends of the
yes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
We are.
Somebody just said Steve's quiet on Xerxes today. Xerxes fucking wank, mate. That's why I'm quiet. I'm not giving him a single message. The first game of the season, when he scored a goal, I told you it was Dutch Tom Huddleston, right? And my opinion has not changed. So don't come on here because he's had a sort of good game and say Steve's quiet on Xerxes. Keep Xerxes up front, mate, because he's fucking crap.
Okay. As soon as he mentioned a City player, you cry. So it's all right.
Look at him again, gassing up shit players. It should, you need to sort your head out. It's an AI stadium that's not been built. Now you got Xerxes.
You start saying,
Steve is actually spot on, you know. You need to sort your head out.
Talking about comparing Phil Foden to Xerxes.
We can talk about a player that's been improving. You get me week in, week out.
Oh my fucking God! The Glazer puppet started here. The Glazer puppet started here, mate. Glazer puppet, Malian Glazer puppet. That's a new one. Embarrassing, mate. Embarrassing.
What did Love
United
United
relegated?
Says Turkish. Can we pay you more for Heaven? What did Heaven start the game?
Yeah, you know what, man? Heaven was quality as well. Yeah.
Couldn't afford to pay him more. Why are you offering more money?
They didn't even pay us anything about pay us more. We didn't fucking get a penny.
Who said that? Was it Arsenal fans?
You're meant to be saving money now for the stadium.
Exactly. 1 million.
They're trying to pay more.
A couple
Okay,
questions.
it's amazing. It's amazing what an AI video does. These fucking weirdos come out of the woodwork, innit? Wow.
2 questions to round off the show tonight. First one I'll get from Zayad saying, big up everyone, Ramadan Mubarak. Question for the panel. Objectively speaking, do you consider Roman Abramovich as the undisputed best owner in football history? No. Sheikh Mansour. Anyone else?
Oh, it's tough.
Um,
He's up there.
He's up
He's
there.
up there.
Also,
He's second.
Sheikh
He's
Mansour.
second. He'll be second.
I don't know. I think they're on this on a par. You know,
I
when
just
you
think
look
the
up-
Sheikh. I think what it's on par aside from what the Sheikh's done with the City group, and the state and around the. I mean, he's just done. It's more than just what he's done at City, innit? He's
The stadium
created
thing's
well.
difficult because we can't do nothing.
No
with the stadium.
space,
If
yeah,
we
yeah.
could, Roman would have done it with the stadium 100%. It's tough. Recruitment wise, yeah. I mean, look, City have obviously won more in a row and dominated. We never really dominated, I guess you could say, in the league. Like more.
Yes,
than...
you did.
No, we did two. We did back to back, but we never did 3, 4.
Yes, that was
like,
dominance.
Yeah, but
that was dominance.
yeah, but this is another level of dominance, like 4 in a
different
row.
level, but that was still dominance.
Yeah,
because what the Sheikhs have done is above City, as much as it's annoying Steve saying it year in, year out, but they've delivered titles, 7 in 10 years. They've delivered a treble. They've done Centurions, Formidables, all this stuff over the years. Bro, he took the Roman thing and done more, in my opinion.
Yeah. To be fair, that's a good point.
that's fair.
I think they
Pep
definitely built
Guardiola,
on
the set up to him with Tiki coming in a year before or something. Again, that was forward thinking.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, but then grabbing Jose, I get it. I think what you said is fair. Maybe City first, Chelsea
Second, yeah.
Sheikh first.
We walk so they can run.
Yeah, I would say that. I would definitely say that.
JJ said Abramovich used to attend most games. No comparison, a true fan. But we're talking, I guess, from the ownership success side of things. And to be honest, actually, I don't know. Actually, prior to
we got owners who go to games regularly and they don't do half of what the Sheikhs have done. Trust me, take it from someone who's been in that position.
Last one from Karim. Big up Karim says, question for the brothers. Rank the 3 Ronaldos in order. I want to see something. R9, R10, CR7s. What's R10 Ronaldinho?
Yeah.
I can't lie.
This is in what though? This is
I mean,
if it's about pure flair and brilliance, CR7 is at the bottom for sure.
Yeah.
If it's about longevity, consistency, being elite, and just dominating, CR7's top.
By far, he's top by far.
It's not a contest.
Yeah.
It really
if we're talking
depends.
about who's the better footballer, as in football with the ball at their feet, Ronaldo's third, but I mean CR7's third, but you get what I mean.
Productivity first.
If we're talking about like who maximized their career to the best, it's Ronaldo. CR7, sorry.
Steve, what do you think, Steve? Because you've also lived through all of these players.
I think R9 would have been the best we've ever seen if he'd have been fit, but he was unlucky. But Ronaldo, you've got to give him his props for what he's achieved in the game, Ballon d'Ors and all that, and the trophies he's won and longevity. And then Ronaldinho, again, was probably the most talented out of all 3 of them as a football player, but didn't lead the most, glorious lifestyle and probably neglected his career near the end of it. But they're all special players, man. R9, fucking R9 was unreal, but like you say, he was lucky with the injury. But Ronaldo's, if he's a young footballer growing up now, a young kid, and he asked me out of them 3, who would I need to watch to become a footballer, I'd be saying watch Ronaldo for what he's done. But for pure, just R9 was on a different planet to anyone I had ever seen.
100. Yeah. For me, he's the best striker, in my opinion. Anyway, not facts. In my opinion, I think he's the best striker to play in my lifetime.
I agree with that.
The best player I ever saw was Diego Maradona. Crazy. You know what I think of him? You know what I mean? My man cave's full of Maradona gear. He was for me the best, and I think he was only playing at it as well. He didn't live the greatest life, but he was head and shoulders above everyone else. But R9 was just a fucking monster, man. A monster. That game at Old Trafford that time when he got that hat-trick, I think United won that game. I mean, we was in Manchester that night. We watched it in the Boozer, and the whole pub was just glued to the TV. watching him. They played in that black kit. You remember?
Yeah.
And he was so good, man. But
there was a sponsor, Siemens Mobile sponsor. That was a sponsor.
Siemens,
Heritage.
He's a baller, man.
Heritage.
Baller. It's them type of players. Him and like Ronaldinho, like you look at the way in which they're revered, because of how good they were when they were in their prime. Can you just imagine what they would be if they had more longevity? If you saw more sustained brilliance from Ronaldo at the top, more sustained brilliance from Ronaldinho, they'd be gone. They'd be gone.
Yeah, clean. 100%. We haven't even. I think Dino got the least conversations with a lot, but when we're talking who's got the streets, as they say, Ronaldinho is you go to most boroughs in London, man are saying Ronaldinho, but I agree
Ronaldinho was the last
definitely
Brazilian. Ronaldinho was the last Brazilian player I would say to be like I know Kaká won the Ballon d'Or after that, and he was top for like a year and stuff, but like Ronaldinho, like there was like that 2 year stretch, 2 to 3 year stretch where there was nobody on this guy's level, like nobody on his level. And this is like nobody was on his level. Nobody.
Even Adriano as well, another player that just neglected himself. He was sick and all. Absolutely.
Him and Rooney come through the same time, and I remember it was like who's going to be the better one, who's going to be the, and then Adriano just.
Him and Luis Fabiano, they came through at the same time. Both played for Brazil, Copa America 2004, and Adriano was so peak, man.
Neymar was never the best in the world. I know people are saying in the chat, but Neymar was never the best as well.
Adriano is sad. Even now, there's videos of him in the favelas and that, just hanging out with people, and that just looks mad.
But I don't know if the quote is real. I'm pretty sure it was, but he says he's happy now. So I guess that's what matters most. But it is sad to see.
I agree. When I was a kid, I had the yellow Brazil top and the blue away top, and I had Bebeto on one of them and Careca on the other one.
The blue one was special. I remember.
I've got the blue one.
Bebeto and Careca. I used to like Romario as well. I used to like Romario for his size. I thought he was an amazing player.
Yeah, Romario, I think is R9's number one. Like, I think that's who he looks at and says, "Yeah, that's the guy."
Someone said in the chat, Neymar isn't top 10 all-time Brazilian. Matisse, I think I'm calling.
No, what was being said was you said Ronaldinho was the last top best in the world for Brazil, and some people were saying Neymar, and I was saying Neymar was never the best in the world.
Yeah, because he wasn't. Because Messi was Messi was around.
Yeah,
if Messi wasn't around. Yeah,
that's what I was saying to them.
Yeah.
Good questions to wrap it up, people. We are linking up next week as well, so that's giving me some thoughts for potential content. Make sure you subscribe, put a notification bell on. A few things in our back pocket should be coming out soon. Like I said, we're linking up next week, and obviously the mob this Sunday. We'll be back on Monday, people. Oh, super chat's coming from Mo. On the topic, did you guys see Zaha's post on not to remember him as a streets won't forget baller?
Yeah,
Thoughts?
I've seen that.
Yeah, he's in the streets for forget baller anyway.
He is. No, yeah, I mean, he'd be lucky to get that, I'll be honest.
Yeah, why did he say that? Why did he say that?
Because he doesn't want it, because he thinks he's above it.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
He isn't one to begin with. He was a good player in his prime.
Good player, 100%. 100%. But people try to put Balassi and that into streets. I mean, come on, man. There's a limit.
So we're saying Zaha don't qualify, yeah? So
yeah, but we're just talking about Dino and saying the streets, bro.
No, but I think
people put guys like Harraps and stuff in streets.
So he's not that. What is he? What's the category for that then?
For me, streets won't forget ballers. Like guys who are like ballers, but they had like sustenance. That's what I call a street term. So like someone like a Paye. That's a streets won't forget baller because he had sustenance, bro.
JJ Okocha's a streets won't forget baller. JJ Okocha, definitely.
Not these guys, like
King Clancy was 100%.
You're going way back 90s now. Still,
I remember Aston Villa had one called Bolton had him first, and it went to Villa. Sasa Sercic. Sercic was a baller, mate. Ended up going on the piss with a load of brass and just giving up football. Top guy.
He's a Barclays man. He actually needs to be told he's a Barclays.
Steve, you remember Janino from Middlesbrough? Do you remember the little?
Oh yeah, Janino was class, man.
Cold.
Janino.
Zola,
you know,
Zola's kind of a
Oh,
streets won't forget
Zola
baller.
was fucking
Zola's a streets
insane.
won't forget baller.
Matthew Letitia, someone said he was another one.
Definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Fair play with him.
100 goals
There's
for
a couple
Southampton.
other names. There's a couple other names for sure.
Yeah.
I would say.
Go
on. What's this guy's name? Oh, what's the baller? He used to play for Juventus. Cameronese. Cameronese could play.
Riquelme.
Baller. There you go. You see what I mean? This is what you call streets won't forget. None of this.
Play another absolute worldy footballer, Ariel Ortega.
But I was gonna say him and Aymar. I was gonna say,
Pablo Aymar. Now we're talking.
And Batistuta was a gunman. And Hristo Stoichkov.
What about Rui Costa as well? Maybe Totti.
Rui Costa was class.
Yeah, Portugal side.
Yeah. I would say what's the Argentinian? Oh,
Steve, remember when Ortega done the headbutt to Van der Sar World Cup '98? I think it was. Yeah, that was, and Bergkamp stepped on someone's chest, or was it Zidane? I think they both did. Yeah, that's
somebody said
Hadji, Romania.
Did you know the story about Hadji? We got Alan Ball as manager. Yeah, Alan Ball was friends with the Barca, with Johan Cruyff or something, and we got offered Hadji on loan at City, and they turned it down, man.
You see, mate. You see when I was growing up, like my introduction to football. Was
Schneider and Van der Vaart.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give you that. But growing up, this was around '96, I think I must have been like 8-ish. Hadji played for Galatasaray and Okocha played for Fenerbahce. You see those 2 years, those games, it was elite. Two streets won't forget ballers leading the teams out, and it's mad. It's mad. But listen, let's wrap it up, people. 2 hours, 15 minutes. We're talking about streets won't forget. We're going to forget if we don't get some sleep. But yeah, let's keep it moving. On to Monday, on to Sunday, the mob. Make sure you subscribe, people. International break content coming out. Love individual channels in the description. Peace. We're out.